guys.
Hey, everybody. Sorry, I'm reading this really hot fanfic.
Traumatized everybody enough for today.
Oh, it's good. Oh, man.
Yeah, I went for it, dude.
Now we need to get somebody. We need to get Narhan to narrate
the
audiobook.
Brander's already offered to do it in the notes.
Dude, we could get Narhan and he's just run for Trevor.
Run for Trevor.
Oh, this is good. This is good. Alright. So everybody, welcome to our new game.
Yeah. This is one that you guys might not have heard about. It came out, last summer? For the Vita, I think? And then they just released the PS4 version, that I believe has, some DLC already packed into it.
And Switch version will follow, too, right?
Yeah,
there's eventually going to be a Switch version as well.
Yeah, there's a Switch version that will be coming out later as well. I don't know if this game will ever be released in English or not, which is one of the reasons that we chose to do it. But, basically, it's a horror-y, sort of visual novel-y, mystery type game. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoy.
Right. Circle. We're playing Japanese games.
Yeah, Japanese games, dude.
That's me. Wait, which one's me?
I'm the shorter one, you're the taller one.
Okay. Oh, man, we're wearing awful socks.
We are. We're real Japanese schoolgirls.
Yeah.
Hey! Okay. Hey, wanna go to karaoke on our way home?
No.
Oh, yeah! Today's the day when Love and Hero released their new song. Or they should have the new song from Love and Hero. I don't know if I'm up for that today. Earlier I heard something gross.
It was like...
Hey, want to hear about it? What is it? What did they tell you? Okay. So, alright, so there's that... I don't know if it's a guy or a girl. There's that guy named Yamaguchi. Oh, it's a lady. Okay. Fuck! There's this lady named Yamaguchi. She's like this old school style professor, right? Wearing glasses and stuff. It sounds like she went missing. What? What are you talking about? It's a missing persons case?
Nope. The other kind of missing.
Yeah, I know. No. She just... No, she just suddenly disappeared.
Oh, like Harry Potter missing.
Yeah, like Harry... I like the thing in the corner that's push. From the library. I heard this from one of the kids who works as a library aide, but it sounds like Yamaguchi was trying to research something.
Death Note.
Yeah, right. They found a Death Note in the library. Well, shit. And then, before she realized, she looked back over and couldn't see her anymore. What? Is she serious? She just... Oh, okay. Alright. The library aide thought that it was kind of strange for her to leave without saying anything. So, she went to go look at the seat where she was sitting. And when she did...
Oh, jeez.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Shit got real, man.
Oh, goddamn. Only her arm was left. I also want to point out, look at this mono eraser here that's...
No.
No. No. Alright. Alright. There was some sort of weird design on her, but there was no doubt about it. It was definitely Yamaguchi.
Oh, like that tattoo thing on her arm, Coco?
Yeah.
That mark? Chomp chomp?
Chomp chomp. Okay. Huh? A strange mark. Like a birthmark, I guess. Yeah, it was a really gross bruise, like she'd been bitten by a dog or something. Earlier, she showed me. Or she didn't see it before, and it somehow ended up on her without her noticing. Are you serious? Okay. Yeah. It was a bruise that looked like the roots of a tree. What? I'm assuming that this is what. I need to double check that.
Double check.
It won't load. Oh, good. Okay. It makes me feel slightly better when there's a word that's like not immediately in EDG show. And I'm like, I don't recognize this word necessarily, and it's like, oh, probably because it's specialized. Or somebody's name, generally, is what the check is.
Yuta has your back.
Oh. Oh, yeah, okay. Miki. That makes sense. Thanks, Yuta. It's usually names. What? Miki? Yeah, she's suddenly missing. Huh? That's crazy, isn't it? Maybe. Maybe that story of the cursed bruise is true. Knock it off. That's gross. I like how we're like 90s era Kogal.
The big socks.
Yeah, I know. It was a suspicious conversation that I just happened to overhear. It was a scary thing that they were talking about, but there was no reason to think that it was actually true. Somehow I managed to, okay. I was completely bored until I got home. It was just a, I think of what Uwasa is in English now. Rumor. It was just a rumor. Something like that. The day gradually came to a close. Because I had spent so much time listening to that story, it was pretty late by the time I got back. I should hurry.
Seek a way out.
Seek a way out. Viren somewhere is... Yes! I could hear the sound. I could hear a sound in the sky far away.
Oh, it's Resident Evil.
Yeah.
You almost were a Jill sandwich.
Yep. Before my very eyes, there was a large Western-style house. That's strange. Surely, up until just a moment ago, I was... My ears ringing, and the... Okay. My ears ringing, I looked around. There was a whirlwind inside my head, and it felt almost like when I was drunk, that all? Intoxicated, kind of? What time is it? Reflexively, I went to check my left wrist, but I didn't have a watch on. I wonder if I put it in my pocket. However, the only thing in my pocket was a single business card. On this business card, okay, there was a name written in flowing letters. Cujo Kan Shujin. Alright, let's see. Okay. Alright. So the name is Cujo Saya. I'm assuming it's Cujo. And this is the like house for spiritual treatment. On the back, there was a picture printed of the house that was before me. It sounds like this place is what's called the Cujo-kan. 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 Cujo Saya. It seemed as if I had heard that somewhere before. Well, let's go check it out. Firming my resolve, I went to knock on the door. And suddenly, on my right wrist, I realized that had appeared.
The mark. The dog bark mark.
Dog bark mark.
There it is.
Yeah, see?
Oh, dude, there's like a weird person on
Yeah, there's a bunch of people.
What the
Like,
hell?
look, there's like writhing bodies behind our wrist.
That's normal.
Yeah, that happens to me all the
That's
time.
normal.
Yeah, like when I go to work and I'm like, oh man, I got this bruise, where did this come from?
Yeah.
And everyone's like, oh, look at those squeals of the damned coming from below you. Okay. There was a strange bruise. When the heck had that happened? This is like my everyday life. Where did this bruise come from? Who knows? Huh. Must just be my imagination. But... when I looked at it, it sent a chill through my entire body. Okay. I vigorously pounded on the door, but I got no response. And then, on the second floor, over to the left, a light turned on. It was a place that was fairly far away from the front entrance. It's possible they hadn't heard my knock. I turned the doorknob, and it seemed as if the door was unlocked.
So, very quickly to interrupt as I'm reading through this wonderful story.
Uh-huh.
At the end, what did you have in mind as to why were they doing this?
Why were they doing that part?
Yeah, why were they going there?
To go get sick?
Yeah, see, it kind of sounds like they could be doing something else.
Oh, okay. You know, I had that thought very briefly.
I read it as in, like, I won't be having dinner tonight because I have someplace to be. I have something important to do. And Toyomi's like, me too. And then they're like, they make a beeline for a private place.
Alright, I guess I should
It's
edit
infectious.
that.
Sorry. I just thought about that.
Okay, it's cool.
It's what I thought of.
Okay.
Stop.
You know, I had a brief moment where I was like, I hope they don't think they're like going off like because they like can't contain themselves anymore.
Yeah.
Alright. Anyway. I couldn't just wait here. I would apologize to the master of the house later. Master of the house later, and I stepped inside.
Dude, this is very Resident Evil.
Yeah,
the
it
original
is.
mansion had that same.
That
I mean, I guess
same-
that's the style.
I guess that's
but-
pretty common in these kinds of things. This is also common to the ghost house in Mario 64. Okay. I remember I didn't know that existed when I was a kid. My sister and I found it by accident one night where we're like home alone during like a thunderstorm. And we're like, welp. Alright. The interior of the house was wrapped in a gloomy darkness. From the light that was coming in through the windows, I was just barely able to hazily make out what was around. Okay. The second hand of a clock, I could hear the second hand of the clock reverberating through the room, but other than that, there wasn't a single other sound. It seemed that this was the entry hall. And it looked as if there was a way to get up to the second floor. Is anybody here? I called out and I raised my voice to call out, but I didn't get any response. Okay. Alright. I wondered if perhaps there was soundproofing going on, and so maybe you couldn't hear from the upper floor. If that were the case, I guess I should head upstairs. I could just barely make out the steps ahead of me. Heading there, I cut through the wide hall. At that point, I suddenly heard a strange sound. When I turned my gaze in the direction of the sound, oh, it's a goth lolly. Someone was there in the darkness. Someone who was looking directly in my direction. Okay, so here we go. We have some choices here. We can either ignore this chick and just head upstairs. We can talk to the doll, or we can get close to the doll.
Oh, it's a doll.
It's a doll.
Alright, so do we want to go to the second floor, talk to the doll, get close to the doll?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, or 3, guys. Whoever gets here first gets to choose. Alright, so we're gonna talk to the doll, and we're gonna say, hello, how are you today? Did you choose talking?
Oh, I think I chose to go upstairs.
Oh.
Sorry.
Alright.
I was thinking of this and listening to you.
Oh.
Might be.
Alright.
We don't want to talk to that anyway.
The creepy doll.
That's creepy.
Alright. Alright. Being careful of where my feet fell. Okay. I made my way up the stairs and tried not to trip.
What would you have done?
Me?
Had you seen, yeah.
Me personally?
Yeah.
I never would have gone into this house to begin with.
Oh, well, let's say you're faced with that situation.
Okay, but I'm in this situation.
Yeah.
I fucking hate dolls.
So
I'd
you'd go upstairs.
I'd be like, I'm out of here.
I think I'd get closer to it, maybe.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Okay. On the when I arrived on the landing, okay. I heard the bell, I heard the bell, bleh, I guess the chime of the clock, break the silence. Okay. It felt as though the sound were drumming me directly on top of the head.
Never turn your back on a creepy doll. What about the doll from Bloodborne?
Yeah, she's good.
Creepy, but
she's
like
creepy
her.
but helpful. When I looked up in the darkness, I could just barely make out a clock. Ah, so that's where that sound must be coming from.
Okay,
all right,
I'll get it right this time.
All right. So do we want to get closer to the clock, ignore it, and head toward the rooms, or do we want to wait for it to stop chiming?
1, 2, 3.
Everybody's thinking about it.
Look at the clock.
Look at the clock. Okay. So top one.
The doll's gonna be in the clock.
I
It's like
know.
a small version. She's like,
Small
hello.
Hello! You open it up and she's like, like, nya.
Hello, it's me, Jess. Watashi wa outside you.
Watashi wa outside your house desk. I almost messaged you that earlier. Okay, when I arrived on the second floor, I headed toward where the sound was coming from. Okay. And there, I noticed that there was an antique grandfather clock. Without a doubt, this must definitely be where the sound is coming from. When I looked inside, God, you're gonna put that in the chat. Okay. Okay. In order to look inside, I reached out to touch the glass on the front. Is that Jenna? Jenna!
Sorry.
So we're reaching to open the clock. Okay. And suddenly, the chime stopped ringing. The silence returned, with only the sound of the second hand ringing through the silence. Hello, it's me! Oh, Uber driver!
Watashi waiting outside for you.
Well, that's why I'm watching you sleep, guys. Oh man. I thought that perhaps whatever had been broken had been fixed. However, this timing, it couldn't have just been a coincidence.
Dude, that crow that was outside.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, Jesus Christ.
It's like coughing up something awful.
Feeling as though something supernatural had befallen me. Okay. I turned toward the room that had been lit up.
All right, because we saw outside the top right.
And so we're looking for someone
left.
in the house.
Yeah.
Okay. I stood outside the door, and I stood outside the room and knocked on the door. But there was no answer. I knocked over and over again, and even tried calling out. But in the end, there was no response. when I put my hand on the door...
Dark. There's like a plant on the floor or something.
Yeah. It was dark inside the room.
Hey! I'm a translator. Better than Jess. Look at me go.
Look at you go. That's strange. When I looked in here from the outside, there definitely was a light on.
Well, in the time that you were walking upstairs, they could have turned the light off.
Yeah, I know, right?
So mysterious. How
Whoa.
lights work.
How do lights? How do they work? Oh God! Oh God! Our main character's a juggalo. Hello, it's me. Watashi wa darkness, you old friend. Jenna, I love you. There was some kind of strange smell.
Is it death? Have we found death?
It might be
oh my God! Is it a murder already?
Yeah, it might be a Manor. Somebody murdered that plant.
Yeah. Oh wait, something. I'm hearing stuff.
Yeah,
so.
I am too.
What the hell?
Well then.
Okay.
Lights off, volume up, everybody. Okay. It was the sweet scent of a fruit that was in season. Okay. And it had completely filled this room. Okay. I wondered if this was aromatherapy. And what was that strange smell?
There's wind coming from the left side of my... Oh, hi. Who walking?
Who walking?
It me.
Hello? Aromatherapy? Okay.
Dude,
As if... Yeah.
Isn't our character like a detective?
I think
He's supposed to be a detective.
I think he
He's
is,
just got
yeah.
this mad speech impediments. He's just like, hello.
This is like Monami detective at law. All right. As if bitten by the smell, I moved to the center of the room.
Ooh.
And
There was a squish.
Yeah, and the bottom of my shoe stepped on something, or
moist.
Not moist. It's
damp.
It's like
Squish.
the way that they phrase this in Japanese is like the bottom of my shoe suddenly felt something like unnerving, but like
Squish.
Yeah.
Something squish.
something squish.
Something floor.
Yeah.
Floating.
Yep. Something began to leak out and flow over the floor.
Is it blood?
Suddenly,
There's like something on the bed thing too. Like there's darkness.
yeah, I think there's blood on the bed.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna stumble into a murder here or something. But yeah. No. See, Australia, what you need to do is you need to make sure that you run. This is getting your fight or flight ready to go, so you do your cardio. Okay. Suddenly, another smell mixed with the sweet one that had been in my that had been filling my nose before.
The metallic scent of blood.
Oh, it was something that smelled rather pungent. It was the smell. It was the strange. It was a strange raw type of smell, or fresh kind of smell.
What the fuck?
I think we found an alien corpse. Maybe we're in like Area 51. I don't know.
It looked like a
Brain.
dude. It looked like the clicker monsters from Last of Us.
Oh. It could be something related, maybe with like the plant theme.
What the hell was that?
Okay. In the moment that was illuminated by the lightning, something floated into my vision. Below my feet on the floor, spread out on the floor. Ooh, that's a liquid noise.
Grotesque.
Yes. There was a brilliantly colored, grotesque sight.
Oh, so there's somebody on the floor. I thought it was on like the ceiling, like dripping down.
Oh, I see what you're saying. No, I think it's
on the floor.
Pretty sure it's on the floor.
Okay,
yeah.
we're just seeing plant.
Yeah. And there was something strange there. Okay, so we can either look at it directly, or we can turn our eyes away.
We gonna look or not look? Basically, that's what it boils down to.
Yes.
1, 2, look,
Hiding.
not look. Hikadeen-chan. Look, not look. Something tells me this is scarier than Subnautica.
Only for
I don't
you.
know. Yeah.
Not for...
For me, it's just terrifying. Look me in the eye.
Alright. I'm gonna look at it properly.
Oh, it is a plant, but it's coming out of somebody's
coming
stomach.
Out of a lady. Okay.
It's a lady plant.
It's a lady plant. Gotcha.
Okay.
It was way too strange a sight. I couldn't take my eyes off of it. It looks like Nencon right there. Okay. All right. It was some kind of I don't know how to phrase this. No, it's like a fresh meaty flower.
Dude, there's like plants coming out from under her skirt as well too.
Yeah.
Creepy.
It's also busted out of her bra and stuff if you look there.
Oh, see, I was trying to be respectful.
Yeah, well,
but
that makes one of
you
those...
have no bounds. You have no boundaries.
Look, dude, if there's titties, I'm gonna look.
I don't know if I'd look at that.
It had burst out of the woman's stomach. Doused it, let's see. Okay, sparkling, doused in a red substance that sparkled in the light.
It's weird, animal sounds. Alien animal sounds that are hearing in the background.
Yeah. Unable to take how gruesome it was, I turned my eyes away. Jess, please counter 1. Okay. However, that hellish scene had been burned into the back of my eyelids, so I could, and it stayed in the back of my mind.
God damn it.
My entire body was shaking. I felt like I wanted to throw up.
Oh, there was a child. There's a child again.
There's a kid.
Oh no.
Hello.
Hello? Oh.
When I suddenly realized that the light had turned on in the room. No, that wasn't all.
The body's gone.
Yeah. There was a blood stain left, but the woman's body had vanished.
The child came and collected it.
Yeah. This kid's like, I want to be a garbage person when I grow up.
Taking out the trash.
My dream.
Oh, wait, but they have a speech about it. Taking out the twash.
Hello. It's me, your twash person. Alright. This was something more than I could comprehend as being real. It all had to be a bad dream. As soon as I thought that, hold on. Okay, if I thought that, I would certainly be able to calm down. However, that sweet scent was still left over, and I couldn't deny that there was a blood stain.
Oh, just blood. Whew. Relax.
It's fine. It's just, ran out of tampons. Okay. In order to run away from these strange circumstances, I left the room.
Oh, lights are on now.
Okay. Alright. With shaking steps, I returned to the entry hall, and I found that here the light was on as well. Let's ask a doll if she was a witness of the crime. Once again, I looked around at my surroundings. Okay. The decorations that adorned the hall all seem to be an older style of antique. It looked just like an old traditional mansion.
Oh, it is a doll.
Yeah. Like she's got some joints and stuff going on there.
Yeah, blaze it.
Blaze it. I got 4. Past that. Allow me to be blunt. On top of one of the sofas, a large doll was sitting.
She's coming alive at some point, right?
Yeah, it's inevitable.
Can we just
we're
agree
in a creepy house with a doll and ghost children. I mean, come on. I would be super surprised if she didn't. Do we want to name her while we're here?
Is it? Are we coming up with a name, or is it actually asking?
No, we want a name.
Hey, do we want to name the doll? Nickname?
Yeah, do we want to give the doll a nickname?
Asahina. Dude, name it Name it after who's the new character in the Wheatcross set that I got talked my ear off. My ear got talked off about with Alexis the other. Oh, so apparently they're like rebranding Wheatcross, and they're like now it's like instead of like WX as a set number, it's like WX like something or W something X, or it's like going back to set 1, and they changed like the art style on the pack itself, and like Alexis was freaking out about it and like yelling at me the other night when we were playing Fire Emblem. So,
all right then. All right, so we're gonna name it Elizabeth since Hikarin-chan got
Elizabeth.
First. Okay.
Isn't Elizabeth the name of the girl's tennis racket?
Yes, it is.
Hey,
Yay!
memory.
I sleep with Elizabeth every night. Anyway, this was the figure I had seen in the dark. I wasn't able to see the ball joints in her arms, so I thought that she.
People want to name it Kiwi Kiwi.
Kiwi Kiwi.
You guys, technically Hikarin-chan won.
Yeah, she was first. All right. If you didn't see the ball joints in her arms, you would think that she was a human. I wonder if this was the master of the house.
Master of the house.
Or belonged
to the
master.
Ready
of the
with
house.
a handshake and an open palm.
Oh my god. All right then. What do I do now? I should probably call the police. Hey, yeah, so there's this weird flower that's growing out of this woman's stomach. And then suddenly the body just disappeared into thin air.
Dude, is that the closest thing to sarcasm we've ever gotten?
That's
a Japanese
sarcasm.
kid?
That's actually he's being sarcastic.
Oh my balls!
Well, I mean, that was if they even believed me.
She said welcome.
Yeah. Welcome to the Cujo-kan.
Is it the doll?
It's the doll.
Elizabeth? Oh boy, you're creepy! You.
The doll moved and talked. Okay. My fight or flight response was coursing through my entire body, just like it had when I had found the woman's body. Up until now, I had never given much thought to the paranormal. I always thought it was things that happened to other people, but now it was different. The doll was looking at me and speaking at me.
I like the sound effects of this game,
The
though.
sound
they do a
direction
lot,
of this game is
like,
really, really good.
especially wearing headphones.
Okay. Oh, have I surprised you? If that is the case, then please forgive me. Normally, I just pretend to be a doll. However, it seems as though I've received instructions from my master.
Master of the house.
Oh my god. Alright. Okay. She continued to speak in a rather elegant and polite tone. However, her expression did not change one iota. Even though she looked like a human, she definitely was a doll. The doll slowly brought her hands together. Oh, so she can move, too. I'm afraid that I'm rather late in my introduction. My name is Mary. Okay, stop, pause. I need to point out something here. There's a very famous ghost story in Japan about, quote-unquote, a doll called Mary. I don't know if it originated in Japan or if it's from abroad, but it's about a girl who has a doll named Mary who throws her away in a landfill, and, or Marie.
When somebody loved me.
Sorry, yeah, it's her name is Marie. I got distracted because I was like, oh, this is obviously a reference to the Mary. So, the doll, comes back later and gets revenge on the girl for throwing her away and, like, forgetting about her. But yeah, so this one's name is, Marie. Marie. So I assume that it is a reference to that. Shut up, Ricky, it's not Maui. You guys can say goodbye to Elizabeth.
Yeah, Medi.
Yeah, Marie.
A long.
She's too. Yeah, here's the thing. She's too cool for like the bowl at the end, so she's got to extend all of her vowels with other.
That's her.
vowels.
That's her speech quirk.
Is that? Yeah, she's fucking polite as shit. That's her speech quirk. This bitch has been on Sonkeigo the entire time. Look at her. She's calling us Anata-sama. Alright. How do I want to represent that? I'm just gonna go do a guest. As you can probably tell by looking, dear guest, there are certain strange things going on here.
Nope.
Nope.
I didn't see nothing.
Yeah. Okay. You see, this is the mark of our master, Cujo Saya, and now you are no longer able to run away. Cujo Saya? Huh. I wonder if that was the body. However, what did she mean about her symbol? My master, Saya, Saya-sama, okay. My master, Saya-sama, is attempting to find a way to run away from the symbol. You, dear guest, also have that symbol on your wrist. So, you have been called by my master, have you not? Oh yeah.
The kid's back. Get out of here.
Get out of here!
Freaky ass kid.
Huh. It seemed as though this strange bruise was actually a symbol. I wondered if I had been called to this house by Cujo Saya. When I tried to think about it, my head began to hurt. Okay. In place of my deceased master, I have something that I would like to convey to you. But first, there is one thing I must ask you. You, dear guest, may I know your name? I didn't know what I was expecting to hear, but I certainly didn't expect. Bleh. But it was the it was the kind of question that even a child could answer. My name is. Now we get to choose. Kana?
No way. No way they'd let us choose our name in this game. Can we give our character a nickname?
Yeah, can we?
Because, I mean, this character is Mary Elizabeth. According to everybody.
Marie, guys, Marie. Now it's making me think of the Marie/Mary doll from, what's it called? Illbleed. Oh, Quark! What are you doing?
Alright, so our character's nickname... I see Kitty Giddy.
I see Kiwi.
Kitty Giddy. Kiwi. Alright, so our nickname is Kitty Giddy. We're like Kitty Giddy's cousin? Unknown brother that she doesn't talk about.
Yeah, he's the cousin.
From the attic.
We're the cousin who's like... who was supposed to be in the basement, but we escaped.
Yeah. The shame of the Kitty Giddy family.
Yeah.
I'll show you.
Yeah. Oh, you thought Gene was the worst. You were wrong. Slim Shady.
Alright. Right? They're not going to let us pick a name.
Okay. My entire body broke out into a sweat.
He's going to be like, oh, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Oh, how very Kitty Giddy of you.
This runs in our family. It's fine. I felt my throat go dry. Why? Why couldn't I answer? My entire... I was shocked at the fact that my entire memory had completely vanished.
Get the ramen cup.
Yeah, get it. Just put it on. I see. It's as I expected. Okay. Marie looked as if this was something she understood. Well, I suppose that explanations are first in order. But before that, I need to figure out exactly what I'm going to call you. Let's think of a name. Okay. I know. I've thought about that enough for today. Please give some thought to what you would like to be called, because you cannot change it later.
Ass blaster.
Ass blaster. Does you smell poops later? Okay. You certainly should know yourself how dangerous it would be to continue on without a name. Nick, I think he's in the process of already ruining everything if this is him. It was true. It was true. Just as Marie said. Okay. Rather than... Okay. I would prefer to have some sort of hypothetical name rather than to lose my name entirely and along with my existence. I feel like this is such a thing that only Japanese people worry about. Like, it comes up so often in Japanese pop culture, like, oh, if you don't have your name, you might as well not exist. And then, like, meanwhile, everyone else in the world is like, you know, call me something through a bunch of... Call me you. I don't even need a name. Okay, here, so we get to put it in. We get 5 characters, guys, to make our name.
Are we Gene?
So, right now we're starting off as Yashiki, which is kind of hilarious because it's a homophone with the word house. Alright, delete that shit out. Put in...
Hello, my name is Ass Blaster.
I love it. Alright, so are we putting in Kirigiri? It looks like we can put in kanji, like, so type it in like it's your phone. Ki. Di. This one. Put that one in. Alright, and now I'm gonna advise you to put in Kitty again. And go for... Or you can put in sets, I guess. Go over to the scroll down. We gotta go down. Jajang.
This one?
Yep, and then we're gonna delete the B at the end there. Now, do we want to give a first name?
Are we doing? Are we going with Jean?
Are we gonna call him Jean?
We're giving like
Right.
full name and everything, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Jean.
It's gonna be great. So you wanna she, and then you wanna this, yeah, and then come over here. Jinja, Kirigiri Jinja. What name kanji does Jean use again?
Trying to look it up just for quicks.
Yeah. I think he is. I like how we can have the Iksaba.
Autocorrect.
the ha from Iksaba. Jing, I forget what kanji your name uses. It is. Oh, right. Okay, it's this one. For number 2. All right.
Good.
All right, we're good. Here we go. We're Kirigiri Jin now, guys.
It's our nickname. We get an official nickname.
Yeah. All right. So, do you want your name to be Kirigiri Jin? That's our last name. Our last name now is Kirigiri Jin. I just noticed that it was like it just said Myoji, and I was like, oh shit. Well, our last name. Oh my god! Put in Jin again. Put in Jin again. We're gonna be Kirigiri Jin Jin. Our first name is Jean. Yep. Kirigiri Jin Jin. Yoroshi desu ka?
I wonder if we can go back.
We can say EA and we can go back and change it if we want. So, alright, last name. We can just get rid of the Jean.
Right.
Yeah, and then, yep. And then first name, Jean. And then
Right. We fixed it. We fixed it, guys. Kirigiri Jin Jin. That's pretty funny. It's funny because we also, when I went to look up his name, that's what autocorrected too. He's dead.
Yes, he is. He's mega dead.
Okay.
Alright, we're good.
We're good?
Here we go. Kirigiri Jin. Name of the opposite of champions.
Do people want Jean Jean? Or do they want just...
Yeah, because we could just make his first name Jin Jin, too.
Yeah. Like, we could change that twice.
Yeah. Jin Jin.
No?
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, cool. Alright, Kirigiri Jin. That's our name. Here we go. We're going.
Oh, cool!
Character selection!
Oh, man. This is actually kind of
This
fun.
is great. Okay, so we have
Alright.
glasses and long hair. We have long hair, glasses, and nothing. So, or do we want a beard? I kind of like with the beard, but
Well, he doesn't have a beard, though.
I know he doesn't. But
This could be like, but this is before,
this is when he's scruffy.
right?
Before
This
he's
is before
he's an
Kibogami
educator.
days, so
yeah.
he could be like young, edgy.
Yeah, young, edgy Kirigiri Jin. There we go.
You want to do type 2?
Yeah, we'll do type 2.
The glasses are kind of cool.
I do like the glasses. I like the glasses and the hige,
He's
personally.
an intellectual.
Yeah, he's an intellectual who
What
can't
is
tie his tie correctly.
Yeah. This is before he cleaned up.
Yeah.
This is his rambunctious years.
So this is right after, like, his dad kicks him out.
Yeah.
And he's, like, bumming off his, like, dad-in-law.
What he does is he uses glasses to make himself look
He's Clark Kent.
educated, so that people will be like, "Hey, are you educated?" And he's like, "Why, yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
This
I
is
am."
exactly how he became headmaster. He just rocks up in the glasses, and they're like, look at this man. This is a genius.
All right, what do we think?
I like type 1, personally.
You want to do type 1?
Yeah.
All right.
Glasses and hige. Alright. I'm Kirigiri Jin.
Kirigiri Jinda.
Jinda.
Jinda. Jinder Mahal.
Jinder Mahal, yeah. I was just thinking that. That is understood, Kirigiri-sama. By the way, okay. Well then, let me go and tell you about the symbol.
Spent so long on stupid character creation.
I know.
The name.
Yeah. That symbol, it is the mark of death.
I thought the black spot was the mark. Or that's for pirates.
That's for pirates. We're not a pirate.
Or are we?
Yeah. Or a... Okay. For those who have the mark, who bear the mark, death is not far in their future. Do you not believe me? Until now.
Japanese flute things going on.
There we
there.
go. We got the. Okay. Until now, surely you must have heard of the strange and terrible things that reside in the fantastic worlds that
Of Mr. Fox.
that don't outside of our own.
And so.
However.
Fuck. Scotch.
Okay. However, the proof that these things are real can be found in the fact of my master's death.
Your master was pretty young then.
Yeah, I was
right?
gonna
That's
say,
a young
I was
woman.
like, she's not.
Yeah.
Well, okay, Nate, she's a Japanese lady, so she could be like.
But she's wearing like schoolgirl uniform.
No, she's not. She's wearing like a blouse and like a skirt.
There's like the white top.
It's a regular blouse, like
and then like black. That's she's a schoolgirl.
Nate. Okay. I remembered the sweet smell that had come off of that horrific corpse.
Schoolgirl corpse?
No.
Yeah.
She's an adult woman,
No,
Nate.
she's not. No adult woman wears a bra that looks like that.
Are you kidding?
No.
Have you... What?
No.
Dude,
Not in Japan.
We have looked at bras. Okay? in pictures. In stores.
Exactly, Nanichi.
She's wearing a push-up
Get
bra.
wrecked, Jess. You're wrong.
Whatever. I think she's older,
No.
but that's just me.
No.
Look, she got her nails did.
So?
Like most high school.
Jess, it's all bloody. She got her nails did with blood.
No, I mean no.
Shut up!
She's got fake nails. That's what I was saying.
How do you know? Maybe she just keeps immaculate care of her nails.
And they're just
Dude,
natural.
high school girls, my sister in high school had fake nails.
Yeah,
Shut
so
up.
did my sister, but we also had sisters who went to school in America.
Wait. Maybe she studied abroad.
Maybe. That's true. Alright, we're building this whole backstory for Saya.
Hmm.
Alright. Anyway, I remember the sweet smell coming off the body. Okay. Okay. Certainly, surely this was not the work of a human. The most terrifying aspect of the symbol is not that. The victim... Okay. In the days leading up to their death, the victim will slowly but surely lose their memory. And then, completely engulfed by the fear of losing their very self, then, finally death will come. Huh. Their memory will break? It can't be. So, right now, That is correct. Your name, and all of your precious memories. The fact that you are losing them, the fact that you have lost them, proves that you are headed toward death. Kirigiri-sama, you are... not the father!
Yeah.
Oh, we got a Cujo con.
Welcome to the game.
Yep.
Mumbly mumbly.
This was several days prior. Is the death mark.
Death Note.
Yeah. Okay. After that, I remembered very little. The only thing that I remember clearly was,
Mareep.
Marie. Okay. Was that at Marie's declaration, I received a horrible shock. So, this mark was responsible for the loss of my memory, of my amnesia. When I realized that, or when I came to. Oh, thanks. Thanks for putting me in here.
With the clean floors.
Yeah, with the clean floor. I appreciate. I was lying down in one of the rooms of the Cujo-kan.
Maybe it's a different room.
Might be a different room because
Like
it's
every room's the same.
Could be, yeah. This could be like an exile election type
Yeah.
setup. Okay. I didn't have a single memory of walking upstairs on my own untrustworthy feet. At some point, it seemed as though I had fallen asleep, and thanks to that, I had regained some of my strength. Okay. So, I'll die at dawn today, huh?
When did that get determined?
It was in the red at the very bottom, and
Gotcha.
it didn't stay there long enough for me to read it. That was what Mary had declared with her very own mouth.
As opposed to somebody else's mouth.
Yeah, I just looked.
As opposed to my mouth, where she spoke through me.
Surprisingly, this doll was very good at ventriloquism. Okay, it was obvious that it was pretty understandable that I had received a shock. But I still couldn't quite accept it as real. It was all just way too sudden. However, if this were true... Alright. When dawn came, would it be only death that was waiting for me? Okay. I should go ask Marie for more details. But first... I should do that first. Hey bitch, what you doing? Okay. Marie was still sitting in the same place in the same position she had been in before. Okay. Unlike humans, it seemed that she didn't get bored waiting for others. Good morning, Kirigiri-sama. Are you feeling better? Okay, so we can say like, yes we are, we're blah, or God, this is the worst.
Yes, no, oh my god! 1, 2, 3, right?
The day after DR3 ends, Kitty just falls over
Yes,
dead.
we're feeling better.
Alright, we're feeling better. Okay. I'm certainly glad to hear that. Well then, now that you've calmed down a little bit, is there anything that you would like to ask me? What are you going to do from now on? There are 2 paths that I can suggest for you. In the first one, you sit and wait for death. In the other, you try to fight against the mark. Do you think I can be saved? If If you would like to be saved, that is. My master, Cujo Saya, was researching the mark. Several days before her death, she met with that person. Someone who said that there was a way to escape from the symbol. It was a long time ago. And the person had died before they had received any of the details. Huh. So in the end, I guess we don't know anything about it, huh? We have time until dawn tomorrow. I get this reference too. Okay. It is a small possibility, just like a spider's thread that's been descended from the heavens. Yeah. But if that would bring you comfort, then why? Yeah. But if that would bring you comfort, then let's cooperate. Well then, what will it be? In other words, did I believe Mary or not? Or Marie? If Marie's words were true, then, okay. Then, my life would end, along with the days. If I didn't want to die, and if I didn't want to die, I could take my my weak hope and fight against the mark. If what Marie had been saying was a lie, then no matter what I did, I would still be alive when morning came. However, would that be okay?
Look at this schoolgirl.
There's certainly... The person had been killed in a way that was highly unusual. Could I really turn my eyes away from the fact that that was true? This was a life or death decision. I couldn't just... I had to consider it carefully.
Live or die.
Woo! Alright. Deadly choice. Deadly choice. Okay. Woo! I had a minute and I was like, Dead Reach? I was like, oh no, deadly choice. My bad. Deadly choice. We have a deadly choice. Alright. While we're investigating, sometimes you will have, you will come across a choice that will kill you instantly.
Oh shit!
Yeah. How do we save? There is a time limit on answering these questions, so you must make sure time limit to answer these questions because it will tick down your health bar while you're doing it. At the time up, okay, if you don't answer by the time time runs out, you get a game over. Hurry. However, please try and find the correct answer.
Okay.
Alright. So this is about our health bar. Oh, okay, so we get health back for getting through these checkpoints.
Yeah.
Which is good. Okay. Speed. If you press the L1 button, then the messages will go by quickly.
That's how I played V3
V3,
recently.
yeah. You just
I sped through that entire
ran
game.
through it.
Yeah.
However, there are certain times when the message cannot be said in the quick format.
Oh.
Makes sense, if it's important.
Yeah.
Backlog.
Option.
Option button. Use the option button, you can go back through the backlog and see what you missed. You might have some reasons. Auto mode.
R1. We know.
Yeah, we know.
Hit R1, you're gonna go into auto.
Auto mode.
Scroll the text.
Exactly. Which we don't want because I have to actually read it.
Window.
So the window, if you want to window mode it, press the triangle button, you can get rid of the text box.
Very, very Danganronpa. Yes. A lot of these are the same.
A lot of these are the same.
Control
They're pretty
style.
pretty consistent across the
Yeah.
genre. Alright. Alright then. Well then, Kirigiri-sama, let me ask you. Shall you just obediently wait for your death? Or, perhaps, would you prefer to fight back against the mark? Alright, we have 1,000 soul points. Are we gonna wait for death, or are we gonna fight back against it?
Let's fight against it.
Yeah, obs.
Good. Oh my god, how did we know what the right answer is here?
You survived!
Okay, maybe that one's supposed to be
It's
the
supposed
most
to be
intuitive
easy,
one.
so you get... Yeah, so you get...
It could be like,
Yeah.
you know, in 1972, what
Yeah, I know.
famous athlete?
Yeah, it's gonna be a thing where it's
shit.
like, here's a line from a drama that ran on Fuji Television from 1981 to 1985. What is the name of the actor who played the main character who uttered this word, this phrase? Alright, I believe what you're saying. That is understood. Understood, Kirigiri-sama. Well then, well then, I, Marie, following along with my master's wishes, shall try to save you. Alrighty. You may have sustained some damage, so let me accede to that.
Heal me.
However, because I had resigned myself to it, or despite the fact that I had resigned myself to it, I wasn't sure what to do next. I didn't know if it was... I had a difficult time wrapping my head around everything. I wasn't sure if it was because I was losing my memory or if it was because I had just learned of the paranormal. However, I didn't have time to be lost in thought.
Kong, kong, kong.
There was a knock on the front door.
Hello, it me, Jess.
Hello,
Your Uber
it's me,
driver.
Yes, your Uber driver.
Watashi waiting outside
Watashi
for you.
outside your house for you. Okay. It certainly was strange to have someone calling at this hour of the night. Oh, what's that? I wonder if... Okay. I wonder if someone else is walking around at this hour. It seems as though my master has invited yet another,
Like marked person?
marked person, I guess
Because
we'll
it's
go
like the Hanko, the same kanji that's in Hanko, and
yeah,
like
they
person.
give you the reading, right?
Yeah.
It's Shirushibito.
So like,
But, yeah,
marked
the
person.
marked. Alright. It seems as though, yet another one of the marked, such as yourself, has been invited. Or has come to call. It seemed as though Marie had figured that out. They were also dying. Okay. There had to be some sort of very strange force at work in order to make to make this outside of just the talking doll. Kirigiri-sama?
Open the door.
My apologies, but would you go greet our visitor in my stead?
I can't walk. I'm a doll.
If I were to go greet our new guest as a doll, I might shock them too much. Wink. And on top of that, I am only able to move my arms, and therefore I cannot walk.
Called it.
We need to get you like a wheelchair so we can like wheel you around with us. I headed toward the front door in order to greet our guest. Someone else whose fate had become completely wrapped up. Someone else who fate was playing with, just like me. Yet another marked.
Hello.
Hello. I wonder what kind of person they could be. Okay. I looked out on the face of the person who had come to visit in the middle of the night.
All right, man or woman?
I say woman.
I say woman as well.
Yeah.
Because like we already have our like male character.
Yeah.
We're about to meet a female.
We gotta
character.
even this
yeah,
out.
Yeah, yeah.
Marie doesn't count. She's
Marie.
a doll.
Yeah. And the dead schoolgirl doesn't count because she did.
Because she did. She's not a schoolgirl. She's an adult woman.
No.
Oh my god.
Then she likes cosplay.
Oh,
yeah.
now we have a real. Okay.
It's a man.
I like the beads around her. Are we gonna get like a Gakten Saiban kind of thing going here?
She's super high school level religion enthusiast.
So Angie.
Japanese religion enthusiast.
Okay. It was a high school girl.
Oh.
And a small boy.
Okay.
Oh, we got a twofer! Yay!
Super high school level.
He looks like
Nervous boy.
soft boy. Super high school level soft boy. Oh my god. What could it be? These two children had the mark?
Are they related?
They certainly look
Yeah.
like it, but you know. Okay. We're here because we have some business with Cujo Saya-sensei. Who are you, old man?
Oh, dang.
Not old man, but like
Oh, dang.
uncle.
Oh, dang.
Okay. Okay. The fact that I was at the in the house, to tell the truth, it certainly seemed as if I were the red outsider. This is obviously a reference to something, but I offhand can't think of what it is. So, Oh, we have to decide. Okay, so are we Saya's younger brother, Saya's relative, or Saya's lover?
Oh.
So are we younger
Related?
So younger brother, relation, like cousin or whatever.
Yeah. So, like, close related, far related,
Lover.
in a relationship.
Yeah.
I got lover first.
Yeah, lover seems to be the big thing. Okay. I am Cujo Saya's lover. Oh, so that's the case. Saya-sensei always seems so serious. I'm kind of surprised.
They're schoolgirl friends.
Oh my god. She just called her sensei! That's...
Hey, some teachers are also...
Some teachers are also high school girls? Is that what you were gonna say? Oh, God. Alright. Nani, his wife's already dead by this point. We thought she was a raging homo. Alright. It seemed as though she knows Cujo Saya.
Busted.
Whoops. Speaking of that, Cujo Saya's business card had said that this was a spiritual healing house. Spiritual clinic. That's a word. That's a word. Clinic. Clinic is a word. God. Okay. These might be some people. These might be some fans, maybe of her supernatural things come to see her wares.
Excuse me, your favorite character in Final Fantasy VIII was also the same age as you and was your instructor.
That's true.
So, hey, guess what?
True.
Point 1, Nate.
Okay.
Right here.
All right, good job. You get a little bit of praise for that.
Hooroo.
Good job.
That's me.
Yeah. Okay. My name is Watanabe Moe. Oh, God.
I do like how they have to give you, like, the hiragana. Why? This isn't a game for kids.
No, because names can be read different ways. Yes, Moe is a name, Nani.
Mo.
Because names...
Mo.
That's not very Mo. That's not how you pronounce that! Yeah, because names can be read a bunch of different ways. Watanabe Moe, guys. Okay.
Do we want to give her a nickname, too? Does everybody get a nickname?
Everybody gets a nickname. I was actually...
Monster Hunter, everybody gets a nickname.
Oh, that's good. I came here to get some advice about an article that Saya Sensei had written in the monthly Obats. Zipper? She took
no, get out of here.
Ah, stop.
No.
No. She took an occult magazine out of her bag. And there was the bruise, a picture of the mark. Next to it, this was written. This bruise, yeah. This bruise will have the side effect of giving you amnesia. If you find out that you have the bruise, please come to the Kujo-kan and get advice. Well, good fucking job, because you're dead. Hey. That bruise, that's it, isn't it?
She's a ghost. Spoopy ghost.
Upon saying that, Moe... Oh, okay. Alright. Upon saying that, Moe lifted the edge of her skirt so that I could see her legs.
Oh, so it's this kind of game.
Yeah.
This is what you forced us to play.
And there, on her right thigh, was the mark.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, God.
Why did that pain you, girl? She looks, she's like, it hurt.
I know. She still knows her name, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I know it says that it would cause amnesia. I know that it says that it will cause amnesia. Lately,
I no longer remember the name of my brother.
No, it kind of is like that. She's like, I've been forgetting a whole bunch of things. For example, it's really hard for me to remember the names of my friends. I've never had that happen before. I swear, it's the first time. So, I mean, it's gotta be the fault of this bruise, right? That's obviously a lie. The boy who had been standing there listening suddenly cut in. I can't believe that they're... Okay. We're no longer children who just believe in ghosts and curses. Upon becoming a high school student, it's a little bit embarrassing. Or it's a little bit embarrassing for a high school student. Yeah, but Tsukasa-kun... I mean, you were the one that was hanging around the front gate of the Cujo-kan. Are you... Could it be that you're actually really worried about that mark, or about that bruise that's on your left hand?
So wait, are they not related? They might not be related.
They might not be related.
They just met out at the entrance to the place.
We're just doing an authentically Japanese person thing.
That's cool. I'm fine with that.
Yeah. The boy called Tsukasa fell quiet and a troubled look on his face. Certainly seems suspicious.
So Moe's nickname is going to be Mo.
Well then. Well, it certainly seemed that these two were definitely two of the marked. I guess I should take them to Marie. Marie.
Electric type.
Upon seeing Marie, Moe...
Died.
Okay.
Just died.
Yeah. Suddenly began to speak. Ah! So cute! Oh! This is a doll, isn't it? Wow, I didn't know they got this big!
Oh, whoa.
Flips up the skirt. Oh, whoa! Oh man, they even made everything look so detailed! It almost looks like she's alive!
She's gonna blink.
Okay. Tsukasa seemed to feel... Welcome to the Cujo-kan. She talked! And with that, the two young visitors...
Died.
No. The two young visitors brace themselves. Okay, and they realized that they had set foot into the strange world, right next to death.
It's us. We death.
Yeah, we death.
Or she death.
Yeah. Once Moe and Tsukasa had calmed down, we began to explain about the mark. About how your memory would gradually fade away. About how close we were to being, how close we were to dying. Alright. Even though it sounded like something that might be a lie, the fact that Marie was telling us such an important thing made it seem certainly much more grave. The faces of both of them went pale. Well then, the two of you. It seems as though you believed in Saya-sama's article, and therefore you took the pains to come to the Cujo-kan. And now you understand. What is causing these symptoms of amnesia. Both Moy and Tsukasa, of course, listened quietly with dark looks on their faces. In other words, that was how it was. Hey, Moy. There's something I want to just confirm with you.
I see that mark again.
Yeah. Where is your mark? Alright. For these kids, it certainly was horrible that they were losing their memories. I wondered if there was anything that they remembered. Well, I mean, maybe, my particular mark is, Hanahiko-kun? Is the curse of Hanahiko-kun. Hanahiko-kun. I have heard of this. The children of this town... Oh, okay. It's a ghost that the children of this town whisper about. My late master had interest in it. Huh, so Cujo Saya had an interest in it, huh? I wonder if it has something to do with the seal.
Classic Jean, though, hanging around kids.
Oof. Please, tell us about Hanahiko-kun. Understood, Kirigiri-sama. Okay. Well then, let's start talking. Hanahiko...
I didn't hit anything.
I know. Alright, so here we go. Chapter 1, Hanahiko-kun. Hey, did you hear? In H City. There's a rumor going around in H City about this boy ghost. Hanahiko-kun. He's here. He's back again. That Hanahiko-kun. At night, he appears when you stare into a mirror. Hey, and if you ask him a question... Or he'll ask you a question. Am I pretty?
Oh, so pretty.
At that point, if you say no, then you're okay. But if you say yes... Well then... He's asked for red. And upon saying that, Hanahiko-kun will disappear. But hey, that's not the end of it. Hanahiko-kun hates adults. If the person he asks is an adult, then they'll die. And also, it's some sort of weird death, too. All of the blood in your body will just get completely removed.
Your insides become your outsides.
Yeah, basically. I don't know where it goes, it just says it disappears. Okay, and then, near your corpse, there will be a ring of roses left behind. Dyed in the red of blood.
You gotta read those ones quick, because it just
I know.
cuts it. I don't know
Thank
why.
God I fucking know the goddamn kanji for bada. Alright. Okay. Of course, it's very easy for these things to get twisted as rumors. Are you just gonna read this like a million times? Should I, like, dedicate that to you? past between person and person. There are misunderstandings and particular how do I want to translate? And particular ideas that get mixed in with the original. However, this does include the truth. Moe-sama, what do you know about this legend? Well, I mean, about my mark. When I was looking up Hanahiko-kun at H elementary school, it seemed as if I had hit on something. This must be a clue that has to do with this. Has to do with the seal.
Dude, it's like the, you know, because like the eraser was the no eraser.
Yeah.
So this is Hashimomo.
Hashimomo Elementary. It's
School.
Hashimomo Elementary School. That's funny because it is H.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It seemed as though I'd have to listen to the details from Moe. Alright. So we can ask a question, guys. Why was it at H Elementary School?
Hashimomo.
Yeah, Hashimomo. Okay. Or I guess like, why did you go to H Elementary School? Was Hanahiko-kun there? And when did you realize that you had the mark?
So why did you go to Hashimomo Elementary School?
Yeah.
Was Hanahiko there at the school?
Yeah.
Or when did you realize that you had the mark? 1, 2, 3. Last one.
Last one. Okay. When did you realize you had the mark? When I got home and I got in the bath.
That's pretty normal.
Yeah, I mean, I noticed there was a strange bruise on my thigh, and it really surprised me. I realized immediately that it was the same bruise from Saya-sensei's article. Alright, the next thing I want to ask. Time to ask the next thing.
Oh, we're gonna go through all.
Yeah,
these.
we're gonna through all of them. Just order.
Gold Star. So it was Ranichi first at the last one, then Gold Star said the first one. So we'll do the first one.
Okay, why'd you go? Well, I mean, I'm reading an article about occult locations, and so I thought I wanted to just go and see a ghost live.
Also, kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. I love that there's so many kids who do this.
Hashimomo.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that from now on.
Nothing's as a cult like school.
Okay. Alright. I thought that, I would get picked up by an occult magazine if I was able to write an article about how I had seen Hanahiko at H Elementary School. I mean, normally it's pretty tough for me to go into elementary schools, but if it was H Elementary School, it'd be fine. That's because it was completely abandoned. Alright, let's ask our next question.
Which one, guys?
Was he there?
Was he there?
I don't think he was. The truth is, I don't actually really know. According to the rumor, it says that he shows up in the mirror. And if you look quickly over your shoulder, he'll get scared and run away. Alright. Well, it seems like I've found most of what I need to know. Hanahiko-kun... Okay, it was... It's unclear whether Hanahiko-kun was actually there or not. But after she got back from H Elementary School, she definitely had the mark. Could it perhaps be that...
This music reminds me of Long Live the Queen.
Oh. It reminds me a lot of Exile Election as well.
So, real quick about while we're talking about Exile Election, I mentioned to Alexis, I was like, yeah, Jess isn't playing Exile Election while she doesn't have a TV at her house. And Alexis was just like, why don't you use your monitor?
Oh. Does my monitor have an HDMI hook?
Derp.
Oh yeah, I could do that, couldn't I?
Derp!
Ah, that's true. I'd have to check to see if my monitor has an HDMI input, but as long as it does, I should be alright. It's a pretty old
Derp.
monitor. Alright.
Jess has just been shirking on her stream, on her contractual stream.
Scassa was taking a peek at his own left hand.
I believe Jess gets a legit Jess please for that one,
Yeah.
because that's sad.
Mine is also the result of Hanahiko-kun. When I realized it, it was after I got home from T elementary school.
So, this is
Tobyo.
Tachikana.
Tachikana.
Instead of
I thought you were gonna go with like Takada no Baba.
Okay, this is Tokumori.
Tokumori.
Tokumori Shogaku.
Tokumori Shogaku. Alright. I mean, you've seen Hanahiko-kun in elementary schools in H City, right? Listening to what Moy had to say, I couldn't remember anything. Maybe I should start asking Scassa questions. Okay. So, our questions are, T elementary school? Around what time? And did you see Hanahiko-kun?
So, this elementary school, Tokumori Shogakko.
Tokumori Shogaku.
What time? Like, what time did you go, or what time did you... right?
Yeah.
And then, did you see... what's his face? Hanahiko-kun.
Hanahiko. T elementary?
2, 3, 1. Says gold stars.
Alright,
So
so around what time? Well, I know that it was after sundown. While I was on my way home, I realized I had forgotten something and I headed back to the school.
Oh, so
Time to
this
ask
school
our
is
next
open.
question. Yeah, this is the
His
school.
school. His school.
He presumably goes to this school.
Yeah. Did you hear that there's an elementary school in Ginza that's gonna have school uniforms, and it's made by like Armani,
What?
and the parents are pissed because
they're gonna have to buy them?
$800 to buy.
God.
The last one, right?
Yeah. Did you see him? No, I did not. I did feel a particular chill, however. But it was probably only when I passed in front of the mirror. Okay, before going home, I went to the toilet. Time to ask the next question. It's the elementary school I attend. It is the most prestigious of all the schools in H City, so obviously you must know it. Okay, seems as though I've asked Scassa everything I can. All right. Seems as though there are several things in common between both their accounts of Hanahiko-kun. It's hard to think that it was just by accident. We need to find out where Hanahiko-kun appears.
In mirrors.
Not just for yourself, but for the two of them as well.
Why do I need to figure?
Yeah, I know.
I'm not tied to Hanahiko.
Look it up. Even though you say that. What should I look up? in the place where death and life both reside.
This Monokuma stuff.
Yeah, I know. It's like,
The white and the black.
yeah. Okay. If perhaps this is the origin of the seal, then perhaps there is a way to get rid of it as well. Please, go see what you can find. The key to getting rid of this curse. All you need is just some method to run away. I'm a tiny adult.
I'm a legit adult.
He's a big adult.
You guys are all like children, and I'm an adult, and Jess is a tiny adult.
I'm a tiny adult.
You all do like children things and do your children business.
Children business. In the,
Like school and
in your
stuff
penny,
like
your
that.
penny candy
Yeah.
economy.
Your penny candy lifestyle.
Before I had realized it, I had a heavy burden placed upon my back. Well then, it seems as though Hanahiko-kun appears at both H Elementary School and T Elementary School. Which one would you prefer to investigate?
We're gonna go to H or
Alright,
T.
Yeah, do we want to go to Tsukasa's elementary school on the bottom, or do we want to go to the abandoned one on the top?
H or T. Head teacher.
Hashimomo
T.
or... Okay, T. Alright. Huh? Are you serious right now? Oh man, lately there's been so many like weirdos around. At night they've got guards patrolling the school. Listen up, Unc. Listen up, Unc. You're not exactly the most non-suspicious looking person. And I mean, they'd arrest you the second you set foot inside the building. I mean, it certainly was rude to say, but she wasn't wrong. It probably would be a lot easier for me to sneak into the abandoned H Elementary School. Alright, well then let's hurry up and go, huh? Yoroshiku. Huh? Are you gonna come with me? Yeah. I mean, I haven't given up on seeing Hanahiko-kun, you know.
So wait, did we lose the option of choice?
I guess.
It kind of seemed like we did.
Yeah, it kind of seemed like we did. I wonder if we'd chosen a different face, if we could have gone. Moe smiled at me. Well, she certainly seems pretty optimistic. And perhaps maybe she's also really strong. I'm also going.
Shut up. You're just a kid.
Hey, are you being serious?
Oi.
I said that my own life hangs in the balance. I don't want to die because you mess up, old man. Wow. I can't believe something like that came out of his cute face. However, taking kids along with me? Kirigiri-sama, I understand your apprehension. However, these children have been mercifully marked by the symbol, and therefore, they will lose their lives. If they would like to fight back against the symbol, then we should respect that. It seemed as though it seemed as though the strangeness of this alternate world would not be able to pierce through to the normal human world. in order to survive, there are certain frustrations that I would have to endure. However, please only take one of the marked along with you. If you were to draw too much attention from the strange beings, or from the strangeness, I guess, and that you, so that you were discovered, it certainly would increase the danger. Or increase the danger of you being discovered. I would prefer not to have everything die out at one time. I need water. I'm trying to drink. I got like something in my throat. Okay. There we go. Oh my god. Are you okay? Yep. Okay. All right. Calm yourself. All right. All right. So who do we want to take? Oh my god. Okay. If you interact with other people without needing to, it's possible that it might hasten the progression of the symbol. Small business. Oh my god. Aside from times when you absolutely must, try to refrain from interacting with others. Alright then. I bid you a safe journey.
It's like when you snort so loud you woke yourself up.
I hurt myself and I was like, ow! What is a mental hospital? Alright, so choosing your partner. Okay, so the first thing you have to do is you have to choose the other person you're going to take with you. And yes, and that is who becomes your partner.
Dude, I wanna be the fly on the wall for the one like super anti-English Japanese person who gets to this point and is like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
What does this mean? I hate this game.
Oh my god. Ah, that's right. Hey, old man. Marie-chan, I heard from Marie-chan, that we should probably keep notes, huh?
Memo?
Yeah. Since it seems like your memory isn't really the best, it would be really rough if we forgot something important. Once again, there was a gap in my memory. Okay. How about I gather all of my notes about the strange occurrences and put them in a file? Okay. Perhaps someday that would save our lives.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah, right. Ooh, new data has been added to our file.
New.
The legend of the rumor of Hanahiko-kun. Other. Asa. Alright,
fire.
Alright, so here's for a supernatural file. Alright. Important information related to the supernatural goes into the supernatural file. The supernatural file is in your bag. You can check it there. When you're having trouble, go ahead and give it a look. Okay. Alright. Game saving and loading. Okay. So you can save both in the house and also at the, like the spiritual spots.
Bag.
If you want to load your save data, you go into the bag menu, and choose it from the title.
Continue.
Yeah, you choose continue from the title menu. Okay. So,
Oh my god, the English hater's going fucking crazy right
nuts. It's going nuts
now.
right
So
now.
if we
I
wanna
assume it's
save
under system.
Nope. Bag.
Okay.
Right, we should have remembered. They told us.
Okay. Alright,
Oh,
so right
whoa.
now our strength is at 10, our intelligence is at 10.
We're gonna
our
level up.
spirit is dexterity.
I can't select.
Our dexterity is 11.
Oh, what is this? End?
Okay, so click on that. Paper knife. We have a paper knife.
Paper knife.
Okay. Silver paper knife. Alright. It's got a pretty girl's face etched into it. Blade is sharp. It's not that sharp, but it looks like you could cut through things that are soft. Okay. Honey,
Oh, this is
here's
the
our file.
thing.
Each city.
Interesting.
Okay.
I'm assuming this is like a what we've
like
just kind of
what
gone over.
you've done up until now. Okay, there's our partners. We can choose. All right, here we go. Oh, go back. I want to read their bios. All right, so we've got Watanabe Moe. She's a girl, and she's in her job is a high school student. She's a high school girl who loves the occult. She received her mark from H Elementary School, and so she has come looking for come looking for help at the Cujo-kan, from the people who understand the spirits. She's a little bit of a strange one, but okay. And she's always bright and happy, and marches to the beat of her own drum.
My pace.
She's my pace, yeah. Meanwhile, we have Yoshida Tsukasa. He's a boy, and his job is being a shogakusei, an elementary school student. Okay.
That's what my parents said when I was a kid. That my job was a student, like an elementary student.
This guy's face.
Oh wow.
Jesus Christ.
Why is he mad?
Are we sure we want to take him with us?
Did we do something?
Jesus Christ. She gets like her sweat drop face if you stay on here long enough.
Oh yeah, sure, Jess.
It happened, dude. You can watch it back later. See? Okay. And then he just gets pissy. Alright. He's a boy, he's an elementary school boy attending a prestigious, private academy. Okay. He was raised...
By wolves.
No. The opposite of that. He was raised in an upper-class family, and because of that, he is very polite and, observes proper manners with everyone. However, there are also times when he has a rather,
biting temper.
He takes it over, when he goes kind of over the top.
Dude, he's baby Togami.
Yeah, basically. When he's in the proximity of danger, he becomes rather self-centered and selfish. Or you can see his self-centered and selfish side come out.
He's baby Togami.
Yeah. Alright, so we can go with Moe, who's kind of a weirdo, or we can go with this kid who, when he's in danger...
Small psychopath.
Yeah, when he's in danger, he'll freak out.
Where do we save the game?
I don't know.
What is end?
I don't know.
I'm scared to hit this button.
Because I don't want to go back through everything again.
I mean, we could speed through it, I guess.
I guess that's true, yeah. Okay. Title, Modorimasu ka? Nope, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It warned us. Go back to system for a sec. Yeah. Bless you.
Excuse me. I did it.
Yeah, it's options on that menu.
Yeah.
Alright, so we gotta pick our partner. We can either pick Moe or we can pick Skasa.
Sophie says Moe. So I guess we're going with
We'll
Moe.
go with Moe, sure. She knows her shit.
I called Tsukasa forever ago. You can't call something before the question comes up, though.
Do you guys want to Jonken it out?
Yeah, let's
We'll Jonken.
let's Junkin. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Sophie, what number is it? I'm showing Jess, so we're not
I'm
cheating.
looking. I know what the number is.
If you get it right, then we take your character. Sophie got it right.
Oh, Sophie got it right.
It was
Sorry.
2.
We're taking Moe.
Nope, we're taking.
Run! We're taking.
Okay.
Alright, go to exit, because I assume that's exit the house, maybe?
Can we talk to people? Okay.
Okay.
She's gonna tell us where to go.
Yeah. She's just telling us to go to H Elementary School and same stuff
I'm
she said
testing it
before.
out. I'm testing it out.
Okay. Alright then, let's head to H Elementary School. According to what Marie had said, okay. We could use the car in the garage for whatever we liked.
Ooh.
Ooh!
Driving minigame? We're gonna take the bus.
Bicycles. This is a nice garage. Okay.
It's got Oma checkers on the bottom.
Yeah. The garage was actually a separate building from the Cujo-kan. Okay. Okay, it was an elegant space, and in keeping with that, it had several expensive-looking bicycles and cars lined up. Fortunately, the car key was on the table, in full view. Okay, we set out quickly. Hey. About what Marie-chan said. She said that you lost a whole lot of your memories, right?
Yes. I'm gonna die soon.
So, should you really be driving under that kind of condition?
Yes. They let old people drive.
Yeah, it's true. They let old people drive, so... Moe's doubtful gaze landed in my direction. It's alright, no problem. Probably. All I gotta do is make sure I keep my hands on the wheel. I was half saying it for myself. Alright, and besides that, it's not like you have a license, right? If you get found out by a cop, then we're never going to be able to research Hanahiko-kun. That certainly was true. However, because our lives were depending on it, we didn't have any other option to choose. Until the mark disappeared. If the mark disappeared, then my memories would come back. And then at that point, we could go ahead and redo all this. That was if I didn't already have a license. Oh man, I am really worried about this. Alright, well, I hope somehow that, we get there safely. Alright, so we can head to the Kujokan or the elementary school. I'm swooning over the elementary school. Vroom vroom!
Peeled out.
Hey, it's the H Love Hotel! Oh, hold on. Because this little sign over here on the left, where it's like, hey, danger! There's been a whole hell of a lot of, like, deadly car crashes here. Like, that puts me at ease. It seemed as though I could move my body perfectly fine. I didn't know if I actually could drive, but, okay. And I was a little bit nervous when we were leaving the garage. Because then I went ahead and just put my hands on the wheel. And it seemed as though I put my hands on the wheel and told myself that I didn't have any, oh, that looks delicious. I didn't have any room for me to be concerned.
This is not real. This is somebody's drawing.
What?
I just want you to understand that this is somebody's drawing.
Well, I want to eat it, so... Holy crap.
Right.
Well, I want to eat it.
I want to eat it too.
Faster than I could think. Jesus Christ. That's adorable. Yeah, faster than I could think, my body reflexively went in and began to pilot the bucket of iron. However, if that was the case, then next time... then I might start doing things without thinking about them first. Hey, old man. Unable to stand the silence, Moe opened her mouth. She seemed pretty ganky. She seemed pretty energetic up until earlier. No matter what was going on. So what does it feel like, losing all of your memories?
Like this. Car accident!
That's a difficult question to answer. How does it feel, you know? So, did you lose them all at once, or were they, like, one at a time, or... Oh, man, I wouldn't want to just live with nothing but sad memories left over. Looks good on you. Looks good. Well, it's not really like that, but... I wonder if it'll continue. You know, after this, if I'll lose more. I don't remember what my original situation was. So I don't really have a whole lot to compare it to. Hi, Nani. We're going to this abandoned elementary school to look for a ghost. So,
and we picked to go with the girl.
yeah, we're going with the girl.
We're not going with little boy.
Yeah. And because of that, it's less like they're disappearing. And more like they're just being painted over. That's how it feels. Huh. Hey, old man, you're an adult, right? So you're like always depressed.
Truth.
Well, not necessarily depressed. You could mean like calm and collected.
Not truth. It's a very long pause there.
Very long pause. Our conversation dropped off. And the only sound left over was that of our tires hitting the ground.
Because Tsukasa had some weird fucked up sprite that we didn't like.
Yeah. And it said that he gets self-centered when he's in dangerous situations. As soon as we did again, again and again, I tried to. I continued to try and think about the situation. Well, anyway, when I looked into... if you look into the mirror, after that, what should we look into after that? Do you know? Moe stole a glance in my direction. I don't know. I was a man who couldn't even remember his own name. How could you ask me something like that?
Danichi, think of like angry, like really angry Togami face on small child.
Yeah, it was weird. Oh. Well, let me ask you something. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna rely on you. You certainly seem reliable.
Nope. It's a lie.
Man, it seems like she's just really buttering me up, huh?
Yep.
I gotta remember, she's just a kid. So, yeah. So this is probably just nothing but words. However, she is speaking from the heart. With both my hands on the wheel, I gaze forward intently. The doll in the house. The marked. The symbol. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna phrase this. The paranormal.
High school girl.
And then that strange death.
Quistis.
Oh my god. One after the other, these thoughts began to well up in my imagination, pressing against the inside of my head. Down the dark road. What was waiting? Yeah. On top of with my. Okay. As if it were watching me, I could see the mark beginning to shake slightly. My wrist beginning to shake slightly as I was gripping the wheel of the car. Yoshida. His last name's Yoshida. Even though my mind didn't know, my physical body seemed to have realized. Death was drawing closer. As long as I had that, then it wasn't a problem. The problem was It wasn't that whether or not it was there, it was how far ahead. Or how far away. How much longer?
I passed it.
Yeah. Okay. To prevent myself from letting out a scream, I drew a deep breath. Probably not too long now. Huh? Oh man, that's much closer than we thought. It's true. That was exactly true. When was it? That. It certainly seemed like it's closer than we thought. That being death. Yeah, Yoshida's a pretty common surname. So is Watanabe. With the light of the moon, bathed in the light of the moon, the school building seemed rather ominous. It seemed as though several years had passed since the school had been originally abandoned. And it seemed that I could see several cracks sneaking through the walls. The glass of the windows also seemed to have been completely smashed out. Standing at the front gate of the school, standing at the front gate of the school, there was a thick chain, as if to keep out people who had no business there.
Like that's gonna.
Yeah, there's gonna be a K-beam hanging around.
Chotto.
Hang on! No, you can't go in there.
No. Kill him.
Yeah.
Murder him.
Murder him. It's Homomari-san. Okay.
Dude, if you take the shading that's his lip as his mouth looks like a mustache.
It's true, yeah.
So I'm gonna see
A
him.
rather jaunty mustache. It's also hard to see his hair. So.
He's Wu-Fei.
He's Wu-Fei.
He's Wu-Fei from Gundam Wing.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
So he's Chinese. Right? I think Wu-Fei was Chinese, right?
Alright. Appearing at the same time as a Genki voice, there was a man in a guard uniform. It seems as if we've been found by one of the guards that was wandering the grounds. This is a place that's being observed by the city, so you're not allowed to enter. You know that, right? And on top of that, what?
Sophie,
Okay.
that fic was for adults, not children.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No Sophies allowed.
No. Come on, Sophie. You can't read that until you're like 50.
Yeah.
Alright. Lately, because it's become famous as a paranormal spot, a lot of people seem to come around here and try and test their mettle. Is that what you're here to do? It's not, right? Alright, so we can either say, nope, not at all. We can be like, yep, that's what we're here for. Or we could be like, oh, this place? This place is haunted?
Nope. Yep. Oh, this place is haunted?
Didn't you hear?
Pretend to be an idiot. Pretend to be Jess.
Huh. Well, I mean, it seems like there's a lot of those people spreading that rumor. So, what are you doing, ASMR? Yep. Ha. Well, I mean, there's a lot of people who've been saying that lately, and it's certainly made things tough around here.
Ex-smoker's house.
Next to me, Moe nodded. Well, it's pretty famous, you know. Okay. The guard let out a sigh. Well, anyway, there's no way you can go into this school. There's nobody in there. Okay. Since you've done what you've come to do here, it's time for you to hurry up and go home.
You know.
Right? So he's just gonna leave us.
I'm gonna make sure you guys go. Bye!
Bye! Yeah. With saying that, the guard walked away. Okay. The guard walked away and headed inside the school. Once we made sure that we couldn't see... Once we saw him off, Moe muttered to me. When I... Bleh. I was gonna say when I climbed. When I snuck in here before, there weren't any guards. Looks like we're gonna have to go about this without being found out. Alright, so here we go. Moving around in the paranormal spots. In the paranormal spots, okay, there will be certain, like, direction keys that we need to move toward. You take a look at the map, to keep track of where you can go. After you've confirmed it, then you can go ahead and head straight there. Okay, so we're heading into the main thing. So here we are in the GameCon. Okay, pressing on both of the doors to open them, we headed into the entrance hall. It's dark! Oh man, I can't see anything! The light of the moon did not reach inside this area. It also seemed like we would have to use a flashlight here. If we use a light, then we're gonna get found out by that guard for sure. Ah well, guess there's nothing we can do, huh? By the way, that mirror... If I remember correctly, I think it's off to the right. Let's go up the stairs. Alright, investigating the paranormal spots. Use the the left control stick to move, and investigate the place that you're currently in.
Use the O button to confirm stuff.
Yeah, use the O button to confirm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Use the X button to not confirm. To go back.
No, you use the X button to end your investigation.
Good.
Okay, if you find a direction key while you're investigating, then it will automatically end your investigation and you will move. So if you like click on like a door or whatever to leave or something like that, then it'll automatically move you out. Okay. In front of the shoe boxes, there were several different shoe boxes for children's shoes, but it seemed that the wooden boards in front of it were broken, and therefore they let out a squeak when you stepped on them. Okay. It's a printed piece of paper with a bunch of warnings and contact information.
What can we do with them?
So you can search, use an item, end, or look.
Search.
Alright. I went ahead and flipped over the torn piece of paper. However, I didn't see anything all that special. Huh. Nothing here, huh? I want to see, but...
What was it? Search?
Search, item...
X, like back out or
back
look?
out, or look.
Look.
Okay. Please do not... please do not leave handprints on the mirror in the east stairwell. It's really causing a problem for the janitor.
Hint.
Or not the janitor, the kids who are in charge of cleaning up.
Hey man, we have a custodian at our school.
I know, but this is not talking about that. It's talking about the Tolban. And the Tolban is the kids who are assigned to...
You mean the custodian?
Okay. Alright, so, places that we can go investigate ourselves. The first floor multi-purpose room, where... Oh, okay. Okay, alright. So they're gonna have a, like a free, kind of like feedback session about from a workshop. It's gonna be on the first floor multi-purpose room. Everybody will be able to hear about their results. Please go and look. Okay. Oh, man. Free research. Whew, that really takes me back. But more than that, about the mirror in the east stairwell. That was the one that I had seen. Alright, well then maybe you should go there first. Yeah, let's head to the right. Alright, I'm gonna say, can we save real quick? Okay. Maybe not. Alright. Let's look for more stuff, I guess.
I'm wondering if I can hit option in any of these, but I don't think I can.
Alright, well... That's fine. Okay, in the shoebox. Okay. The shoeboxes were covered with tons of different scratches. It looked like there was dust and sand coating them. Okay, so we're gonna head down the right.
Eh?
Huh?
Is that a puppy?
As soon as we set foot into the hallway, okay. Alright. We heard the skittering of small feet rushing through the dark.
Puppy?
Okay. If we shine our light over there... It's a rabbit! How cute! He's got red eyes. Huh, I wonder if they kept him here at the school. Yeah, that's the sound rabbits make.
Yeah. It sounds like a puppy.
I know. The black rabbit let out a small call, and then turned its back and ran away. It ran off into the eastern part of the school. Ran away. Okay. I wonder if it was on its way over here. Well, who knows? Paranormal file has been updated with Black Rabbit. Looks like there is a fluorescent light over in the top, but it looks like there's no actual, the bulb itself is broken. Okay, on the floor, among all the crushed tile, there's a... Alright, you can see all of the concrete from underneath the tile, because it's been ripped up.
Now, that map said that we could go right. Oh, maybe it's locked.
Yeah. It looks like it's locked.
Okay. Locked.
Locked.
Oh, right. Back. Darkness. I believe in a thing called love.
The darkness, Joe. Alright, so, okay. A chilling wind that could cut through you was coming in through the broken windows. Oh, here's the stairs. Hi. Hello? No comment on that. Alright, okay. That's fine. Do you want to look at the,
Just look for the fire thing, right? If
yeah,
the thing comes
it's
down.
the shoulder. Okay. Alright, it looks like the fire door is rusted shut.
I'm going back. I want to see if it happens again.
Okay. Nope, he gone.
One-time deal.
Yep. We're going up the stairs.
There's the mirror.
There's the Miwa.
Found it.
Okay. Here it is. Okay. Alright, this is the mirror that I was standing in front of before. I'm definitely sure of it. I see.
Walk on.
At that point, suddenly, I felt a sharp pain in my wrist. It felt as if, it was the pain of... It felt as if it were the pain of something sinking its teeth into my body. Alright. Regaining my composure from the pain, I continued my conversation with Moe. Well, when you look at it, it just looks like it normally does. Yeah. Somehow. What should we do? It's a dirty mirror. It's covered in stains. Went and stood in front of the mirror, and it is the reflective surface of it. I reached out a finger to try and touch it. I really couldn't see anything in it. Couldn't see my own reflection. Oh, okay. I could see a dark, shapeless, or a dark, vague shape that I assumed was my own shadow. Inside the mirror, my shadow moved. Huh. It's just as I thought at the start. If I move, then the shadow moves too. However, the next time that the shadow moves, okay, a chill ran down my back. This isn't my shadow. Something is in the mirror. Okay. Moe let out a silent scream behind me. This wasn't just an illusion. There was definitely something here. Feeling my joints stiffen, stiffen, I closed my eyes in order to avert my gaze. I was growing closer to the very mouth of that. I didn't want to see it. However, I couldn't close my eyes. All I could do was close my eyes. Its mouth opened, and a strange voice filled my ears. Oh, okay. Am I beautiful?
The answer's no.
No. Joker me and I can't really see you.
I remembered from the talk earlier.
Yeah. Even though you had a red one.
The choices were yes, no, and I can't really see you in the mirror.
Yeah. I can't really see, but... Could it be you're a middle-aged man?
No.
No.
Because it kills, right?
Okay. I say the middle one. We're just tall. We're the tallest person in our class.
Okay.
Because it says we're still 20, tallest person in your class. You know, I might be that age. Okay. Huh. There's nobody that big in the school.
Ooh.
Suddenly, the mirror cracked. It broke. This... I can't see. So big. You can't come here. The shadow disappeared.
Hey, we win! The guard didn't.
Oh no! The guard's like, yeah, you're a cute kid. Suddenly, okay, on the other side of the school, we heard a scream. Moe fell to the floor. She couldn't perhaps it was because she couldn't understand what she had just seen with her own eyes, and it took a while for her to regain her breath. What was that just now? That was probably Hanahiko-kun. Even though I wanted to continue speaking, the words wouldn't come out.
Moe is her name. Her name is Moe.
Yeah, her name is Moe. Okay. My mouth had gone completely dry. I can't believe it. Even though I wanted to see that. You saw it clearly, didn't you? Okay. Alright. Looking at me, Moe very slowly returned to her usual demeanor. Inside my head, Hanahiko's words kept swirling around. It had only been a little while longer. Alright. Then we would have gotten to the truth. I didn't know what we should be looking at now. Okay. But we probably should look at something. More than that. That scream earlier. What was that? I wonder if it was the guard from outside. It was hard to think of anyone else being here but me. Okay. He might be somewhere around, and he might have seen something. The voice sounded extremely far away. On the other side of the hallway. If he were here, then that would mean he is on the other side of the school, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I know. We got some VN syndrome going on here. Yeah, let's go check it out.
I think they should tell me that he might be on the other side of the hallway
Again. Yeah,
couple
right.
more times.
One more time, just to confirm. But screaming like that.
To sound that far away, he must have been on the other side of the hallway.
I know, right? Oh man, I bet something happened to him. With that... Okay. With that, Moe nodded, and...
We headed for the other side of the hallway.
No, I actually heard somebody whispering. Okay. Alright. The red stuff. Give it to me.
Ooh. Ooh.
I saw the person who had been speaking. However, there was nothing but darkness there. Or I looked toward the person who was speaking, but there was nothing but darkness there. Hey, old man! Huh? That's nothing. Let's go. To the other side of the school!
Yep. Oh.
Alright, so, Hanahiko-kun in the mirror. It's been added to our thing. Okay, so we got...
So is it adding, like, the story, maybe?
Yeah,
kinda?
it's adding, like, the... What's going on.
Yeah, because, like, this is just, like, if you want to low down.
I know where it is. Because it's in Tokyo, it's Hachioji.
Ah.
It's set in Hachioji.
Just a little recap in case you need to go over the case.
in case you need to
a
go
little
over
bit.
it. Like, if you stop playing for a while. Oh, okay. Alright, so
Characters have stats.
she's not as smart as us, but she's way more spiritual. She's not as strong.
She's
She's
in
not
everything
as
she's worse
dexterity.
except for
Yeah.
spirituality.
Yeah, she's got spirituality on us. Everything else is...
Can we save any of oh no. What's oh shit. I went
downstairs. Alright, so we've got yeah. Press square.
Square?
Square.
Square's blacked out. What's this?
It says that we're investigating. We're in the middle of investigating.
Square's see how it's grayed
Alright,
out.
yeah. Well, square is the save button, so...
Interesting. Well, let's head to the other side of the hallway.
Yeah. Oh, there's a crow.
Crow boy?
Okay. The silence was broken by the call of a crow. Or by the call of a bird, rather. Okay, it sounded... Yeah. Oh, I wondered if there were crows outside the school.
Whoa!
Oh, jeez! Okay, I was not prepared for that. This is cool. I like this game so far. It's using this medium pretty damn well, actually.
I feel like I need to like look at everything too now, because like
Yeah.
might see something that gets you. I'm just gonna check the doors, but they seem to be locked. Oh, we got into
we're
this
going
one.
into this room. Okay, so here we are in the classroom. Okay, there's a hole there. Some desks. Some lights.
I'll click on all these. I just want to see what the room looks like first.
Mm.
All right, let's start with the hole. Let's start with the hole first.
There's a hole in the wall. So we can check it out, use an item, and look.
Let's check it out.
Okay. I reached my hand inside the hole.
Oh, why would you do that?
Because you're an idiot. We're Kirigiri Jin, dude. That's why. Okay, but I couldn't reach all the way through to the other side.
Okay. I'm satisfied.
Okay.
I put my hand in
There's
the
a desk.
desk.
Yeah. I reached into the desk and looked for something inside. Ooh, we found a pet bottle. There's nothing inside it right now. Ooh, I bet we need to kill that rabbit and put its blood in the pet bottle and give it to the ghost.
Or we fill it with the dead guy's blood.
We could do that too, yeah.
Wow, you're so morbid. First thing is, we need to break the neck of the rabbit, rip its head off, and put more blood into it.
I'm just saying.
Fresh offering right there.
I wonder if that'll come in handy.
Because it would make sense with the guard, because like he doesn't like
dead,
he doesn't like adults either.
Yeah,
so like,
true.
Jeez, Jess.
Sorry. On the blackboard there was some meaningless graffiti.
So Sophie says, "Don't kill the rabbit." Sorry, Sophie. Sometimes being an adult means that you have to kill the rabbit. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, let's check the lights.
Okay. Alright. There was a huge amount of dust caked onto the light fixture. So just walking would shake it enough to cause some of the dust to fall down.
Well, that was fun.
Alright, so this is the Ichinen Kyoshi's. How big is this school?
I didn't hit that.
I know you didn't. Okay. Okay. It was the noise of something hitting up against the door. Is somebody in there?
Whoa. There's like a little
girl back there? Okay. At that moment, like a bullet shot from a gun, the door burst open, and something ran into our field of view.
Yeah!
Moe let out a scream. It was
nice sound.
I know, that was really
that
nice.
Was wet.
That was good. It was a uniform I had seen before, and half of a face. It seemed as though it was being taken over by plants. He only had half of a face left. An expression of pure agony crossed his features. What was left of his features. There was no doubt about it. It was that guard. What the heck was this? Out of the way! My face! My face! Face! What is happening? Ah! 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 Moe was sitting on the floor, completely unable to say anything.
She's just sitting on the floor.
Yeah, she's just sitting on the
For
floor.
some reason, it reminds me of like
her mouth open.
all this shit's happening, and it makes me think of like.
Yeah, exactly. Just. Yep.
He's like running by.
Exactly. What he said. Okay. The plant-covered guard ran toward the main entrance. And then, once again, silence surrounded us. Okay. The only sound left in the area was Moe's and my breathing. For a moment to get our breath back, I lent Moe my hand and helped her up. Okay. We've calmed down a little bit. We calmed down a little bit. But what we had seen had still left an impression on us. However, something terrifying was here. And we didn't have time to sit around. I think I'm gonna sit down for a sec. It's okay. I'm alright. But, old man, that guy just now. Moe stared at the door to the staff room. Oh, man. He's a goner for sure. If you say so. Or speaking of that, earlier behind that guy, I feel like there was somebody standing there.
And it was a girl.
Yeah.
Right? She was definitely wearing a skirt.
Yeah. So definitely
wasn't the boy in the mirror.
Nope.
Unless he likes wearing skirts.
He might.
He could. He didn't see from the chest down, so could be.
Maybe that's why I asked if he's pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even if you had asked me, even if you had asked me and I wanted to give you a different answer or remain silent, I still would have arrived at the same conclusion. There was nothing else that I could think of. However, there was no point in standing here trembling. Before we went in the opposite direction, if we were able to figure out the secret, we should check out the inside of the staff room. Before Moe could answer the question, I went ahead and cut her off. This was the door that the guard had come out of. Inside there might be something. Perhaps something related to the secret of Hanahiko-kun. Right, let's do it. Let's be careful and go. So that Moe wouldn't notice. I put my hand over okay, I put my palm over my wrist. Okay, I put my hand on the door to the staff room and along with the thrumming of my heart, the symbol began to burn. Okay. Alright, so the stuff about the guard is in our notes now. There's a cold, piercing wind coming in through the broken windows. Yeah. Into the Shokuin what? This isn't the Shokuin shits. Inside the... Okay. Inside the staff room, everything was in a state of disarray.
It could be. Because they put all the desks in, because that's where they write the schedules and the announcements and stuff. Yeah, that's true, and this
is the door to the cultural
shits.
Yeah. Okay, alright.
Or into, like, the printing room kind of area where they... Could be.
Sheets and whatnot.
Without desks, I guess it would kind of just look like a long classroom.
Long classroom. Good point. Okay. There wasn't anything here that seemed like it was... there wasn't anything here to see, and... Okay. And it seemed as though there was nothing on the walls either. However, there was the remnants of something black spreading across. Hiding behind my back, Moe let out a sigh. There's nothing in here, huh? Anyway, let's keep looking. Huh, look over there, there's a door. It probably is connected to another room. Oh, look at the black stuff on the floor.
Yeah. See if there's anything else.
On the wall on the side with the windows, there appear to be burn marks. Okay. I wondered, it was as if there was a large fire here. Interesting. I opened the door and left the staff room behind us. Yeah, it's the culture shits, ne? Whew, this is tight. Oh, wait. This is tight. I wonder if this is a storage room?
Oh. I guess, again, makes sense. It's weird that they put books here, but you could put all the paper supplies here.
Yeah, that's true.
And have, like, a printer, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, have all that
Fax
stuff.
machine in there. That's what my school's like, at least. There's a trap door in the floor.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Well, if only we had something useful here.
There's a box.
Oh, there he is.
Creepy.
Okay. On top of the shelf, there's a box. Okay, go ahead and look at the box, and checked inside it. Alright. So, we have, alright. I wonder if that is where that's going. Okay, so we have, a red ball pen. We have a jacket for a girl. And we have what I think is lipstick, but I'm just gonna double check real quick.
It's like the lost and found, almost.
Kind of, yeah.
Who uses faxes nowadays? Schools in Japan.
Schools in Japan, guys.
Yeah.
Businesses in Japan.
Yep.
Yeah. Telling you the truth. Yeah, it's lipstick. Okay. So lipstick, red ball pen,
and girl's jacket.
and girl's jacket. Just as I think of you, old man. You are so tall. Okay.
Do we have those items now, I wonder?
I guess, or we know about them. Sliding open the glass door to look in. Okay, there was nothing that caught our interest.
Boo. We're gonna. Oh.
This is locked.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So back some over here. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay. It looks like it's a school schedule. It looks like it's been eaten through by several bugs. So it's got a bunch of holes in it. Oh, this looks like there's a door in the floor. Okay. And it looks like it looks like it's a safe. But when I try to go and pick up the latch, I can't pull it.
Any item that we could use? So the paper knife, the pet bottle, the lipstick, the ball pen, or the jacket. We have infinite numbers of those.
Yeah.
Maybe we need an item to.
Yeah, we might.
I don't think that any of those would be useful.
Would be useful. We might need to go find like a crowbar or something like that.
So you wanna? There's still the other side. Ooh.
All right. Well, investigating the burned pillar, something fell from the top. Oh, okay. It's a beat up old ore. I can't think of the English name of right now. Okay. So when you took it down, and it seemed like there was something warm that was running through it. All right. Oh, okay. Cool. So we got health back. We found a health item. Okay. And then it fades away, and you've got it in your hand. So it'll restore some of your health. Okay, if you do that, you can also get a whole lot back from doing the deadly choices.
Alright, you want to get back out?
Yeah, I guess so.
Keep going down the hallway, I get.
Press,
oh, wait,
press
sorry.
in further.
We haven't gone up to the second floor either. You down here too? No?
Nope. So we've got...
Saw you.
So we've got a fire door that's rusted shut and the
On one
signs
side.
of a fire.
This is the other side too.
Yeah. Can you click on it and see if it's rusted shut or no? Nope, it's just there. It's just a fire door. Okay.
It sounds like I went through it.
Yeah, if you open it, you know, you can go in. Okay. All right, so it's kind of like a shortcut. So if we give up on our investigation, we found another health item.
Huzzah.
Okay. Cool.
No mirror here.
Yeah, there's no mirror on this side. Okay. On the floor, it seemed as though there were pieces of the wall that had fallen down. Little bits of concrete. Oh, went down the stairs.
Oh. Back. Up. Up. Nikai.
Nikai desu. Alright, as soon as we arrived on the second floor...
No.
Yeah. I felt the feeling. I felt the feeling of something soft being crushed beneath my foot.
Oh,
snakes! Snakes! There's too many goddamn snakes in this goddamn school. I panicked and drew my foot back, shining the light down, and... Oh, man.
I just think of the stupid Pokemon Nuzlocke when we had Ekans and we named him, they were like, name him Sneck. And then we were like, but it's Ekans, we have to name it backwards, so he was Kens.
Kens. On the floor of the hallway, it was completely filled with poisonous snakes. As soon as she saw it, Moe let out a scream. Yeah! Snakes! Okay. We ran down from the first floor down to the landing. Or from the second floor down to the landing.
So we need to deal with those snakes.
We gotta figure out something that we can do about those snakes.
Okay. Oh, hey, I can save right now.
Yay!
I wonder why we can do it now. I hit the button and everything. It worked. Okay. Save. I'm going down to the first floor. Might as well, right? I mean,
Yeah.
we've been there. Oh no, this was the classroom.
This is yeah.
Okay. Nothing. We looked at everything here, I'm pretty sure.
Mm.
Okay. Let's keep going. Did we look in this one? Or was it locked? I think this one was locked.
I think it was locked.
Just looking for kids.
Mm-hmm.
Still locked, huh?
Yep.
Alright, this is the entrance. So maybe we have to find the guy.
Yeah, maybe.
He might be around here. Do you want to look at the entrance?
Yeah.
Let's
check it out. Oh, it's a fire alarm. It's a fire alarm. Okay. When you opened up the hatch, and the light, and the light is on. Okay. Okay, I wondered if I could see something inside.
Oh, getting held back. Let's look at the entrance.
Yeah. Head outside.
There's nothing.
Yeah.
I can't move the thing around, so I guess we're just heading back in. Okay.
Okay.
You want to go? We'll go right this time again.
Yeah, we'll go right again. See
Try to get in these doors.
Yeah, maybe we can go in the
Oh.
Ooh, okay. Ah, I see we've got some nature retaking over here.
Desk. Lamp. Looks like that's it, huh?
Hmm. When I headed over to the desk, I looked for something inside. Okay, so there is a there's a Bulkeen. So, alright, I have to explain this so it makes sense. So, in Japan, when you do fire drills, the kids in the school all have these little, like, cushions that they sit on their desks. And during emergency drills, they put those on their heads because they're, like, emergency kind of, like, head covering kind of things. And we just found one of those that's full of holes.
So it's not a very good... Didn't do a very good job.
Yeah, clearly didn't do a very good job. I can't imagine that this will be useful, but...
Might as well with the light. If they talk about dust again...
Yep, we got dust.
Okay. Back out, I guess, huh? This is Ninense.
This is a small school. There's only one class per grade.
Locked.
Locked.
So, we'll go upstairs.
Yeah.
Try to get upstairs this way, I guess.
Yeah, I think if we go upstairs this way, that'll be...
Let's see what's up here.
Maybe there's no snake.
Oh,
Nope, there's still snakes.
Still snakes.
Hmm.
Oh.
Do we have to go back and talk to, what's her face? Okay. It's a cracked mirror. Because of the dirt and the cracks, I can't even see my own reflection. Okay, I followed the, cracks with my finger. When I did that, Moi seemed a little bit ill at ease. Didn't seem like anything particularly abnormal happened.
Try to use an item.
Can we combine, like...
I don't think you combine them, because it's just use an item, right?
Yeah.
So, what about...
Do we want to use the lipstick on the mirror?
Good try.
Okay.
He did say, give me a red.
Hanahiko-kun did say something about red. Could it be maybe he wanted to have lipstick close to the mirror?
Nothing.
However, nothing happened.
We could try the other items, because
Yeah.
there's the ball
We
pen.
have a ball pen. Yeah, we tried that. Nothing happened.
Yeah, because these don't say they're red, per se.
The only two are, oh yeah,
Yeah,
yes.
this is red.
This one's red. Nothing. Okay. Yeah, alright.
I'm looking for the kanji. I don't see red, though.
Nah, it doesn't say what color it is. Oh no, it's yellow. I'm bad.
Yellow?
Yeah, it's a yellow one. The yellow one. Okay, pet bottle. Okay, there's no like scratches in it or anything.
In our bag. Yeah, like we can't select the items.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe we could like open up the pen and put the ink in the pet bottle. But,
Yeah.
You know.
Well, back downstairs.
Yeah,
I guess. We can't get upstairs.
I wonder if we can if we're supposed to like go back to the house and talk to Marie.
Is there any sort of item that we could use on the fire thing? Because we have to open it, right? You had to open it to look inside it.
And I mean, like, we have to get in through that door somehow, too. That trap door.
Because the water could hit the rust away, maybe?
Maybe.
We can't even click it anymore. thought we'd see the guy. Because, like,
I
how
would
could he
too.
make it that far out?
I don't know. Unless he's been completely overtaken by plants, maybe? And he's just, like, part of the lawn here? Alright, so do we want to go back to the house?
It's not quite yet. I'm going to save here.
Yeah.
What else could we do? We could... What items do we have here?
Yes.
Could we use the knife to try to clear the doorway
Oh, maybe.
of the rust? It said it's not that sharp, but if it's like...
You can cut through soft things.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So we're gonna try and do the trap door that's in the Shokuin sheets?
Oh yeah, there's that one too. This is where the rusted door was, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't even allow us to... We can't even use that. So, yeah, let's go take a look at the stupid thing there.
Yeah, let's see if we can get into the trap door. Okay. Okay, I took out my paper knife. I couldn't think of a way to use it.
Didn't we get a command like this with the messages on the thing? On the bulletin board?
Yeah.
Because I feel like if you're given an option, because some things we're just not even given an option to interact
Right,
with.
yeah.
Could we assume that it's more likely, we're gonna have to use an item on those specific
Probably,
things?
yeah. I mean, I think.
What
I
about
think
the
they're onto something
pen?
with that.
Like,
oh yeah, let's try using the pen on the
pen on the bulletin board
the
papers
bulletin
or
board
whatever.
paper. Yeah, maybe we'll get like a spoopy message.
The camera's a little weird. Like, to go back, I had to hit back, and then I'm facing that way, so I have to hit forward. So
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
kind
the
of
most
disorienting.
intuitive. Right, like here.
Yeah, you go there.
Oh.
All right, so which one do we want to look at? Oh, wait, hold on. So we're here, and we have the warnings and the contact info, and then the other one is about somebody who's lost stuff. Okay. All right. It's a bulletin that's been torn in half. The top part reads, some person who has, or lost and found, I guess, in large letters. Okay. I tried touching the paper. Okay. Alright. When I touched the paper, it turned into dust in my hand. Other than that, there wasn't, or dust came away in my hand. There wasn't much else to see. Okay. I took out the girl's jacket. However, I couldn't think of a way to use it. Try the pen. That's a pet bottle. Red pen. There you go. I took out the red pen. However, I couldn't think of a way to use it.
I don't think any of the others make any type of sense. What about the other thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna read the other one. The chewy. Can you press circle and see if you can read it? Okay. Oh, this is the whole thing about, don't put handprints on the...
Oh, in the mirror.
On the mirror.
So maybe we can read the other one then. Right?
Yeah. Okay. Alright. All of the things that people have forgotten are in a box in the storage room in the staff room.
So I think
I'm not done. I'm not done. There's more.
Oh.
Okay, if anybody's looking for it, please come to the staff room.
Yeah, all it was is a hint letting us know where the box
Where
would
this stuff
be.
was.
Did we have anything else we interacted with on the way over?
I'm trying to remember. Like, I know there's the thing where they're like, oh yeah, you know, your tests, your grades for your Kenkyu thing, are gonna be at the, like, first floor multi-purpose room. And so that's the one that's, like, right here, I guess, to our left. It's locked. Okay. When I thought about it, I tried it out, but it didn't do anything. It wouldn't fit into the keyhole. Oh, man. That's so lame. Nah. There's gotta be something that we haven't picked up, or like...
Just using it all.
We're just using everything. Pet bottle. This is kind of like, you know, the window is broken. You could just reach
just reach in and unlock it.
Unlock the door.
Let's see what it says.
All right. It looks like the keyhole has been rusted over. If I had, however, if I had a key, it looks like I'd be able to open it.
So finding a key.
Okay. All the bunch of rainwater had leaked in from the broken windows, so it's wet right here.
Where could we find a key? Maybe in the did we miss something in the staff room, maybe?
Maybe? Like, maybe there's a key somewhere? Wait, do we have something that could be longer that we could put in that hole?
The pen. Or the paper knife.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Seems could use something for it. Alright. We found... Okay, good.
Got health.
We got health. That's great.
Yeah, and now it's gone, so...
Yeah. Wait, should we throw something up there, maybe?
Like the jacket?
Like, is there stuff up there?
Nah, because it didn't give us an option.
Oh, true. Okay.
Right? Because, like, if you don't get an option, then...
You can't really do a whole lot.
Is it still water?
Yeah, it's wet.
Still dark?
Still darkness.
Let's see what's in here. There's nothing that we do here, right?
Yeah. Go back into the thing. See if we can get, like, the bottom, like, thing open. Like that.
Oh, good call. Paper knife.
Okay, took out my paper knife, but I couldn't think of a way to use it.
Pen bottle.
Red pen. Nope.
Pet bottle!
Pet bottle to the rescue! I'm wondering too, like, we don't have a, yeah, we don't have a, thing, do we?
Oh, what? Gotta be a little bit more specific than that, Jess.
Like an option to do stuff with the snakes, right?
No.
Yeah, okay. Ooh, we can't read those?
Nope.
Boo.
Let's see here. So that can't get it open. What else are we missing?
I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think of, like, if there's something else we missed.
So I've clicked all those. If we go back. We'll head towards this stairwell. Maybe I missed something here.
Maybe.
I mean, I didn't click this, but I thought that's just because it would take me upstairs.
It might be. Yeah, it just takes
Right?
you upstairs.
We're just going up to the second landing.
We've already checked the fire door.
We know what that was like. Stuff fell.
Can we use like the pet bottle on it or something maybe and like pick up some of it? That's gonna take you upstairs.
Because that's gonna go down.
Down,
That's gonna go up.
Yeah.
I don't think it gave us an option. See?
Nah, it doesn't. All right. What are we missing?
We go up. We're gonna meet some snakes.
Snakes.
All right, and they're
Yeah.
like.
And they just like get out.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say maybe we throw the coat over the snakes.
Just stomp on a bunch of snakes.
Yeah, you know. But oh man, I don't know.
We checked the opposite way, Gold Stars. It's snakes.
Yeah, we went up both ends, but there's snakes all over the floor.
What about coming in? There was the squeakiness.
Yeah. Try the shoebox.
Yeah, what was in the shoebox again?
It's covered in dirt and sand.
There's nothing glowing over there. Oh.
Okay. It's a light fixture, but the fluorescent bulb is broken.
So this is probably the two different articles that we were looking
Yeah.
at, because we did one earlier, not the other. All right. Again with the bulbs.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What's in here? This was this room.
Yeah. We found the Zolkeen in here.
Yeah. And that's it, really, is what it looks like. Other than this, which I'm
Zolkeen.
assuming is going to be the dust.
Yeah.
Third one's locked.
Yeah.
What's this say? Right?
Okay.
Let's look at it.
Yep. Looks like it's the. Oh, hold on. There's no rust on this keyhole. If we had a key, then we should be able to open it easily. I'm wondering, do we need to go back and get the kid and come back with him? You know what I'm saying?
Potentially. Can we try giving the other shit, even if it's a different color? What if we piss him off? We're like, here's this yellow thing. That's what you wanted, right? And he's like, no!
Maybe. I don't know.
You want a paper knife?
Paper knife?
No.
Nah, nothing.
Oh,
Pet bottle?
Pet bottle? You want a pet bottle? No. We tried this, we tried this, so we tried
We tried
this.
the yellow zucchini.
No.
Nope.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we might as well try, because if you go up here, we're going to hit snakes again.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be Snake Town.
Yep.
Yep, here
there's
we are,
snakes.
Snake Town.
Alright, let's go back down then. Yeah, I mean, I guess let's head back and see what happens.
Yeah. I mean, I guess let's go back and talk to What's-Her-Face and see if she can give us any info. We could be like, yo, this dude
save here.
was being taken over by a friggin'...
Yeah, it's
Plan.
weird that we don't see him again.
Yeah, he's just gone.
Like-
It's weird.
Where did he end up going off to? Oh, that was fast. So you want to switch partners?
Yeah, let's see if maybe...
仕方ないかな
Talk?
Yeah.
なるほど
Alright. The figure of a boy in the mirror. I wonder, is that Hanahiko-san? Hanahiko-kun? I wonder if there are any other evidence left behind of Hanahiko-kun's existence in that school. Thank you for your continued investigation.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah. Yeah, We just got Getter screwed, and that's about
Yeah.
it.
Alright, are we taking boy?
Yeah, let's take boy. Boy.
It's weird. I feel like we shouldn't have to... You know what I mean? Like, how do we travel? Exit?
Is it?
Come on, boy. Boy stats?
Boy stats. Boy stats.
So he's weaker, he's less smart, he's less spiritual. He's just a boy.
He's equally dexterous as us.
We're missing something.
Yeah, there's gotta be something that we haven't gotten yet. Like, something that we didn't pick up.
Squeaky.
Squeaky. We gotta take somebody, guys. Maybe we can trick the ghosts into being like, look, it's little friend.
Alright, this one's the one that has rust on it.
Mm-hmm.
I really think that we have something to do in the teacher's room.
There's gotta be, but what?
Yeah.
Like, is the question. There's only so many things that we can select, you know? Yeah, burn marks.
The glowing light is the fire alarm, fire extinguisher thing. The fire system, but we can't interact with it. I'll show you. It's right here. Boink.
Yeah. Like, we can't do anything to it.
I mean, this is a unique space, though. I wonder if... Is this also unique?
Like, if there's anything we can access from this
Yeah,
this
from
angle.
this specific... Because, I mean, those we know, but, like, something that we couldn't see from the other side
Or from dead on.
doesn't look like it.
It's weird that we can't...
Yeah. The glowing light in the shoe room, because this is the shoe room. There's where the shoes go,
Yeah.
and this is the light. You can see it light up, kind of. Right? It's
Yeah.
lit up,
Because this is the GameCon, but...
not lit up, so on and so forth. That door's locked. This door was the one with the hole.
Mm-hmm. Next one's the Shokuin sheets.
Yep.
Like, there's gotta be something that we're missing here.
And there's no option to talk to your partner here. You know what I mean? So, like, they don't have any information that could be useful. Or they might, but we don't get to know it.
Can you, like, look at it? Okay, Alright. Nothing all that new. Yeah.
What's it say?
Okay. It's a trapdoor that looks like it's about as big enough for an adult to get inside. Here's our holy disaster hat.
I mean, the question is, where could we use that?
Yeah, like, yeah, I was thinking, like, maybe you could use it with the snakes, but you don't get an option to use anything with the snakes, so I'm like, I don't... And it could be, like, lore in the fact that, like, clearly there's some sort of fire that happened at this school, you know, it's leading in that direction, but, like...
This is just the graffiti that nobody
Yeah.
understands. The light with the dust.
Mm-hmm.
There was an option to use an item with those, with the memos too. We can't forget about that. There's an option to use stuff here,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, true. Okay. Let's try and use, like...
Because we've tried the pen, I
Okay,
think.
what about
did we...
lipstick? Okay. Just... Okay, as soon as I took it out, I made a face. Or Skasa made a face. Huh. What are you gonna do? Write some graffiti? Knock it off. You're way too old for this.
Wow.
Pen knife? Paper knife?
No. That was the most of a response we've ever gotten, though.
Yeah. Okay. I tried writing something with the red ball pen. But Skasa stopped me. Why are you such a dick, kid? I got the girl's thing, but I couldn't think how to use it.
What about the other one?
Nah. Nah.
What? So if he's... Do we need the girl?
Do
Would
we need
she
the girl?
let us?
Yeah, like, is he just being a little shit, and, like, we can't use it because he's here?
Like, we just did this.
Oh, man. Listen.
Nico, Nico, Nico.
Oh, stop. Stop it. Fucking vroom vroom.
Alright, we're gonna try this again. Alright, what will she say if we... It was the first... It was this one,
First
right?
one, yeah. Alright, took out the lipstick. Couldn't think of how to do it. Maybe it was the other one?
Maybe. Or do we have to go to that angle?
Maybe.
Because we didn't get an option. It was the first one, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Okay. I thought I could write something with the lipstick, took it out. But when... Okay. Then Moai made a face when I did.
Ah, so it's basically
so it's the same. And she's like, hang on, old man. Don't go doing something weird. You Nico need to stop. Thank you, Ricky.
We're missing something.
Yeah, I'm stumped. I don't know what we're not getting.
This is where we found the stupid thing. We can't put it on the thing. I feel like there should be more in this room.
Yeah, like I feel like there's not enough stuff going on.
Locked.
Like, clearly we need to find keys, but where are the keys gonna be?
It's wet.
The tile's been stripped away, you know.
And this goes upstairs. We don't get an option to interact with the blackboard.
No, we don't.
We tried giving him the thing. And he didn't want anything to do with...
So, alright, hang on a sec. So there's the thing over here that says command.
Yeah.
So can you go to the top? Alright. So the command for the knife is cut with a knife.
Yep.
And the distance at which you can use it is close distance.
Yep.
Okay. Next one is pet bottle. Command is put inside, and that's close distance. Command for the lipstick is to put the lipstick on, close distance. Command for the ball pen is right.
Close distance.
Close distance. This one is wear the jacket. It's far away distance, or I guess covered with the jacket. And it's from far away. And then the zucchini, you put it on. Go up. I was gonna say, if you can use it from a far away distance, like, you could use it from back here. Like the things that are like the faraway distance.
Yeah, but we can't interact with it here. Right? Because that's what you'd go into your bag.
Yeah.
And you'd select it and be like, boop, 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 boop. But we can't use it here. We have to use it in relation to something else.
Yeah. And it boots you out of the snakes immediately, right?
Yeah, because like here, we went up there, and it's like, oh, snakes, oh no, hiss,
Hiss and run away. Yeah, okay. Because I was thinking maybe like, okay, maybe you have to like have the specific item that you're interacting with for the close ones, but then for the far away ones, you gotta have, you know, you can use them from just the main menu, but doesn't seem like that works.
I just tried to use that. And we can't mix things together.
Question. Can we go to one of the areas where you can select with the window and then try and put like the jacket over the window or something?
You don't get an option to...
I know you don't, but can you go into your bag and try using it just from there? No? Damn it. Fuck. I don't know, I'm better to cheat.
No, we don't cheat. This is not a cheating group.
Okay.
I mean, we're pretty close to stopping time anyway.
Okay.
Because you and I are going to go do the thing.
Yes.
And I'm really hungry right now. I haven't eaten anything today.
What? Why?
I woke up and I did this. This is my life. Right?
I'm like being funny, but I woke up at like 11.
Yeah. There isn't an option here. Want a banana? Yeah, I kind of do. Except I hate bananas. Alright, we have gone through. Let's go this way. Locked. Right, it's the first door on each side. Or no, it's the first one and it's the last one before the stairs.
Yeah, are locked.
Are locked and are not accessible. Can we...
Sophie's like, I could go for a banana too.
Yeah, well, that's because you're not a human being.
I like bananas.
It's because you're not a human being. Sorry.
True. Game, I don't know what you want. What do you want from us?
You know what I never touched again after? Was this door. We can't touch this door.
Yeah, because we got the
lost
thing out of
the
it.
ability. And this, there's no mirror here. Seems like an awfully large space.
Yeah.
And all
but
there
just-
is the little, like, oh, there's
There's
shit
gotta
over
be,
here.
There's gotta be something, right? Like...
The tile's been stripped.
Mm-hmm.
I'm literally gonna go from this spot, use every single fucking thing I can here.
Okay.
Ready? Watch.
Alright, here we go. Knife.
No.
Nope.
Pet
Pet bottle. Nope. Lipstick. Nope. Ball pen. Nope. Girl's jacket. Nope. Bless you.
Nah. Okay, that's all the items that we have. Nothing. Right?
Yeah.
Those were the two. There's nothing. No.
There's nothing in the thing, right? Checked, but there was nothing that stood out.
This one was the.
Yeah, it's a school calendar.
Right? So we did everything that we could in there, right? There's nothing that we can interact with here that uses an item.
Nope.
There's this that talks about how, like, the black fire thing. Okay, so continuing down on our journey, we have this room which had the hole in it.
Right.
Here. We could look in there at one point.
Desk, yeah.
We can look up here, and we can look here.
Graffiti.
But that's it. Alright, I hit save. No, we don't need to right now. Okay.
Yeah, I'm confused about...
Now we go forward. No, Jess, no!
I'm not...
Jess, no.
I'm not looking it up.
You totally were, Jess. Don't lie.
I'm not.
Jess, you totally were!
I'm just gonna go look at the notes on my Komida masterpiece.
Yeah, bullshit, Jess. Alright, this is where two options are. Nothing. Nothing. This is the one. This is weird to me, where she's like, hey, knock that off.
Yeah, like, it's weird that, like, it's specifically, like, them stopping you.
Can't figure
So
out
I'm
how to
trying
use it.
Figure out, like,
Can't
what the
figure out how to use
frick
it.
we're supposed to be doing.
Okay. So now I'll go to this one. No. 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 And no. I mean, it's 5:56.
Yeah, I
Why don't
think
we
we're
just
pretty much done for
leave
today.
it right here anyway.
Yep.
Think about it. Make some mental notes for next time. Come back. We've been doing this now for almost 4 hours, so I'm kind of fried.
Me.
Is that all the things that we can use the thing on?
Hey?
We have the option to use
I
items
think
on?
so. And
Oh, I mean the mirror.
But we've already done the mirror, so. Can't you lock Moa in a room and then go right on it in peace? Sadly, no.
I wonder if, like, if she could use, like, put this on!
Yeah.
Right, that's the kids.
Yeah, it's their bios.
Yeah. I went in that room. Could she be too tall to use? Because if it's an elementary school and there was a jacket in the Lost and Found, could the girl be too tall to use the jacket?
Probably, but
If we put her in the jacket.
who knows?
I mean, she doesn't look that tall, but the boy is definitely shorter.
Hmm.
Do you want a last-ditch effort? We only brought the boy as far as
Yeah.
this room, I
I'm gonna
think.
bring him in, shove him in the coat, and then that's it.
仕方ない
Shut up, kid.
Yeah, it is shikatanai, because we wouldn't be bringing you if we couldn't shove you in this coat.
I want him to come take a look at the mirror. I went backwards. Ooh. Oh no, I'm going away from it. I don't like this map system. This map system's weird. Back becomes forward when you go.
Yeah, because it's orienting regardless of where you... Okay, look at it, please.
Paper knife.
Can you like examine it?
Remember,
no,
he's like,
that's it.
I can't see my reflection in it anymore, or whatever he says.
Nothing.
We get a little bit of extra stuff there too, because he's like, oh, he did say that he liked red, but he doesn't like the things. What's on the second floor? Snakes.
Snakes. Lots of snakes.
We'll show you.
Tita, where did you go?
Is there any other instance where the partner interacts? Because I don't think the partner has ever said anything during the investigation unless it's like cutscene related.
Yeah, unless it's like something happens.
Oh, we have these doors that we can technically use all our shit to. This is the new key, right? The one that doesn't need...
Yeah, I mean, both of them just need keys. Like,
yeah, but this one's the not rusted one.
I don't remember. I get very turned around very easily on this.
Girl's jacket.
Holy Zuki.
Really, just put your friggin' hand in there.
Yeah.
Reach
You put your
in.
hand in some random hole in the friggin', like, classroom, but you won't reach in to unlock the door for some fucking reason. It's ridiculous. Like, clearly we've missed something, but I feel like we've been in every room now that we can access.
This is the entryway.
Yeah.
Go back in. Go back in. This is the other locked one, right?
Yeah.
So if we go here, there's a paper knife. No. Pet bottle. Curb jacket, no, and the disaster thing. That's every single thing that
Yeah,
we
like,
know about that we can interact
I
with.
don't know how what the fuck are we supposed to...
Who knows? We can't interact with this anymore.
I don't know.
This is the same message we always get. What if we're just really persistent? I want to use the red pen. She's like, hey. No. And I'm like, excuse
What's
me.
your age?
Red pen. Excuse me, red pen.
Yeah. Scott says, like, knock it off.
All right. Well, let's end it here. We
Yep.
have work to do. Save. Okay. Guys, can you not discuss that kind of stuff? Because even if you're talking about it like that and you're trying to be secretive about it, you're still theoretically giving us hints, and we just don't need them. You know, we'll work at our own pace. We'll discover this. You know, so if you guys would please not, we'd appreciate it.
What is this?
Oh, I threw up on you earlier.
Oh, okay.
It's normal.
Thanks.
You know how it is. But anyway, so we're gonna stop now because we have to go do some stuff. But Jess and I picked this game up because we thought it sounded interesting. It's kind of in the similar vein of a Japanese game that's not necessarily going to be translated into English, or isn't going to be translated into English for a while, or has no English announcement translation. So we wanted to give it a try and see if people liked it. And so I think we wanted to do like a trial basis kind of thing. We'll give it a couple weeks. We'll play through a little bit, and then we'll kind of ask you guys, do you want to see this kind of stuff, this game played out? And if you do, we'll keep playing it. If you don't, or there's not a whole lot of interest in it, then what we'll do is we'll just move on to something else.
Yeah, we'll find something else to play.
So, we'd ask that you keep your minds open for the first couple playthroughs to see if it's something that you guys want to continue seeing, or if it's just like a really bad story, or everything kind of falls flat and dies down and you don't want us to continue. We'll just move on to something else, because honestly I kind of feel like we spent way too much time on VLR with nobody being all that interested in it. And we've had more of a turnout today than I think we ever have, with unless it's like the first episode of VLR.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what we're working with right now. We're gonna go do some stuff, but to those who hung out with us for 4 hours, thanks a bunch. We appreciate it.
Yay!
And we'll see you again next week. Next weekend, yes. The weekend after, no. Is that correct?
I believe so. Yeah.
Next weekend is the 18th. So yeah, next weekend is okay. Maybe.
I think so. Yeah. Maybe. I might have a baby shower that day I have to go to. Let me find out what time it is.
Jess is having a baby, everybody.
Nah.
Everybody, Jess is mega preggers.
My friend has is having a baby shower.
Sure.
And I think it's
Jess,
the 18th.
Is your friend named Jessica Squeeze Me?
No, her name is Sarah.
Oh, you mean Jessica?
Yeah.
I believe Sarah is an anagram for Jessica.
I'm sure, yeah.
Congrats, Jess! So, is it a boy or a girl, Jess?
I don't know, because it's not my responsibility, so...
Sure. Oh, I see. You're keeping it secret until the birth. I understand. I get it.
Alright.
When are you due, Jess? Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
Next week.
Congrats. Oh my god. Oh, look at it. Jess,
Alright, guys.
congratulations.
I will see you later.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
See ya.